time you tell me to look at something, you miss.
I'm not going to do it. Here, that's it.
Feel free to turn that down if it's too loud. I will call the score and quick calls. And you can ask me for any call corrections. We have one fan in the building. Give it up for Alex. Woo!
And 2 timeouts for...
Oh, we have Scott. And Jen. So you guys are here, so I didn't have to. All right, serving up first here. 0-0.
Cool. Good boy.
1-0.
Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. There you go.
1-1. Just a reminder, there's no hindrances here at the Rowdy Pickle. 2-1. Two. 4-2.
Yeah.
5-2.
Oh.
3-5. Four, 5. 6-4.
Good.
7-4.
Five, seven.
5-7. 85. 9-5. 6-9. 10-6. 7-10. 11-7.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Time in. 11-7. 12-7. 8-12.
What is that? Stop, bro. Do we know anyone in the chat right now?
13-8.
Chat. Let me testing 1 2 3. Testing the sound 1 2 3. Do we have a name for the roster?
Nine, 14.
Smells good. Who's the guy that Frank's playing with right now?
15, 9.
Gotcha. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the start of the Season 3 Premier League. Looks like we got Team Luna featuring Captain Frank playing with Troy, his first ever match in the Premier League, going against Team Parks, featuring Zach Parks in the first game with Brian. We got last names? Oh, you ain't Roach. So far, it looks like Team Parks is off to a good start. They are up 17-9. We are doing rally scoring games to 21 with freezes at 20 and 18. This is the first week we're doing a little commentating. Just want to make sure the mic's good. So, chat, I want you to be active. I want you guys to let me know if we're too loud, if we're not loud enough, not clear. We can't do it without you guys. So we appreciate it. We also want you to be active. I want to hear your opinions. Who do you got winning the match? I'm gonna take Team Parks. They're up 17-9 in game 1, so I think they're gonna lock that down. They also have a very strong team led by Zach Parks, and we got Brian, Grant, and Jorge. Well, Team Frank consists of Frank, Troy, Jared, and Brad A. So a lot of new names here in the league. Excited to see how the boys play.
All right. Time in 17-9.
17-9. Zach is serving. And some good shots from Frank right there, keeping Team Parks deep. Frank is using his own custom paddle, the Luna. I personally got to test it out, and I really liked it. It has a really good feel to it, a lot of pop. Has enough power to put it away, and a nice little Ernie from Frank. 17-11 game. So far, that timeout is paying off.
11-17. Finally, Jared makes some noise for his team.
For Troy.
12-17.
No, Jared will be playing today. He is part of Team Luna. Each team gets to play with each partner once, so everyone's guaranteed at least 3 games. If we're tied after 6, then we will go to a Dream Breaker. But yes, Jared will be up next.
18-12.
How do you do that with that? Is it? Okay.
19-12.
We got a 19-12 game right here. Strong serve from Zach. And a nice inside out from Brian. It was too clean.
20-12.
Was looking to the left and put it away on the right. I guess you could call that the right shot. Game point.
20-12.
Brian serve. And a good speed up right there from Troy. Hopefully we can get a little bit more background on Troy as the game goes on. 2013? 13-20. Guys, let me see in the comments who you're supporting, what team you want to win, and who's your favorite player out here. We're going to be doing giveaways all season. We want to be doing the giveaways to those who are active in the chat. So let's become friends. Let's hear you get active. And some good shots from Frank right there. A little comeback for a win. 2014.
14-20.
14-20. Excuse me. Some good hands right there. Was able to punch one in the right shoulder. Good spot from Zach. Looking dialed in right now.
20-14.
And that is it right there. Zach Parks off to a good start right there. They go 1-0 in the game to race to 4. So first one to 4 will win the match. Up next, we're going to have, we should be having a double lefty matchup for Team Parks. We're going to have Grant and Jorge. Grant's been playing some really good ball lately. He's been doing some well money balls. Huh? Oh, already? And, you know, we plan on doing some more interviews this season, so we're going to be bringing in Zach. We're just getting warmed up right here. Hopefully we can get this mic working. Do I just turn it on? Yeah. You have a team name, Zach?
Oh, no, not yet. Sponsors, you heard that? Number 1 team in Rowdy, still available to be our team name.
You guys heard it right here. The number 1 team so far, the only undefeated team so far. Zach Parks is looking for a sponsor.
Yep, hit us
All
up,
right.
folks.
So we got Zach on the chat. Oh, what is this right here? All right, Zach, welcome in. How you doing today?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely, absolutely. So tell me about that first game. I wasn't here for the first half, but it looked like you guys got off to a really good start.
Yeah.
You and Brian played real well.
The game was mostly solid through and through. Stuck with the pattern I was comfortable with in the backhand dink. It's a very safe pattern when you've got Brian next to you, the fastest counter in Northeast Florida potentially. So it went pretty smoothly.
Bold statement right there. So Brian was your first overall pick. Tell me more about that. Why did you pick Brian?
Well, the first pick was pretty hard. Got my boy Josh, my boy Gabe on the draft list, and then RJ wanted Brian, so I said, let's make it a little more fun. I snagged Brian, RJ snags Josh, mix it up a little, get some new partnerships.
Yeah.
And so far it's panned out. Brian's holding it down.
Off to a good start, and then you were also able to get a Jorge double lefty right there. Was there? Did you want the double lefty? Was that what you were looking for?
Yeah. Anytime you can get guys playing on their comfortable side, you get two lefties, you're going to be sitting pretty. There's going to be one awkward game where there's two lefties on the court, but otherwise everybody gets to play where they're comfortable.
Absolutely.
And Grant is also not an exclusive right side, in my opinion. He's got one of the best left side dinks.
Interesting.
As a lefty, so he's going to hold it down over there just fine.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So tell me about Team Luna, right? Looks like they got some new faces on their side. You know anything about the competition?
Yeah, I know all those guys on Team Luna. I think they've been playing collectively. They've been playing pickleball longer than we've all been alive.
Oh yeah.
On my team.
Fernandina boy, right?
I know. Troy, I think, invented pickleball. Built the first ever court in his backyard. You've got Brad Ashley, the first ever Selkirk signee, I'm pretty sure. So a lot of experience on that team. They know how to play ball.
So what's their weakness? What do you plan on doing to get this done?
On that same note, I'd say they're more traditional dinking reset style, the old school style. The game's gotten a little faster. You got Brian out here with the gearbox. So we're going to be a little quicker, in my opinion. It is a Franklin ball, more dinks, more slow game, but
yeah,
overall, I think my team is going to have the hands advantage.
So everyone, you know, a lot of people are switching to the gearbox, a lot of these power paddles. You're sticking with the Selkirk, right? The Power Air, right?
Yep. This Power Air.
What do you like about the Power Air?
It's net game. Pickleball doubles is a game at the net. These guys like to hit heavy drives. Doesn't do them a lot of good at the higher level. They miss every other serve return with a gearbox. And so counters are heavy, but the dinks and handling off speeds is very difficult with the gearbox. So some people are doing well with it, and some people have broken their game entirely, like John Davison, who's unable to play with the gearbox.
You know, people are learning. Now, outside of Rowdy's, what is your pickleball goals in 2024?
Oh, I just recently drafted the All-Florida, a team for the All-Florida League, so hoping to take home the $20,000 prize.
$20,000, really?
Yes, sir. 20,000 prize pool, maybe, something like that.
Okay.
Solid money, nice little beer money there, you know, on the side.
Yeah.
So that's the main goal right now.
Are you still planning to do pro tournaments?
Yeah. I'm going to probably one a month or so.
Okay.
Supporting the best player in all of Florida, Castawig, doubling as her agent / coach / training partner / lover. And she's lighting it up on the pro tour right now. So
Little I formation right there.
yeah, that's what happens when you get too left.
Yeah, no, I see Cass doing real well. So tell me a little bit more about the All Florida thing.
So it's an organization. You guys might have seen the Arizona League, Tuesday Night Pickle, right?
Yes.
They got in a pretty high level. They've had a good turnout.
The Arizona League?
Yeah. David Tabb run some duper events, run some minor league events, said, you know what? We have just as good players here in Florida. We're going to try something similar. So this is year one, and as it gains interest, the level should continue to get higher and higher.
Where are the matches at, though? Do you guys travel to different cities?
Yeah, it's all over Florida. There's 6 events and 1 playoff. The events are scattered throughout Florida. Punta Gorda, Pictona. We got 2 in St. Pete and Tampa, I believe. 1 in Orlando. So yeah, all over. It should be fun.
They're going to do it in Jacksonville, too?
We don't have a good venue in Jacksonville. It's
maybe the
teams.
championship venue, you know?
Yeah, we'll try to pitch that. We will have a community event here at Rowdy for the All Florida League, so everybody keep an eye out for that. Should be lit. And I'm looking forward to some rowdy fun with the All Florida League.
Absolutely. Anything you want to add? I'll let you kind of get back to it. Coach, ooh, Grant looking good. Strong
Grant
backhand.
is looking good. Not much to add. Just want to put Jacksonville on notice. This team is easily the strongest team in the league, and I expect to finish with a 6-0 record and the #1 seed.
If you guys are the strongest team, who's the second strongest team?
Second strongest team. You know, I think we'll find out tonight.
We'll find out tonight.
Between that 8 p.m. matchup, it should be a good one. Rumors around are favoring John's team.
but
But,
you know, there's rumors that he's broken right now.
There are rumors that John's playing awful. He took himself off the #1 spot.
Did he really?
He bumped Fetty up. That's what the rumors are saying.
Is that allowed this year?
Yeah. We can play any lineup we want. Frank and I, both honorable guys, just submit our lineups as we drafted them, 1 through 4.
Okay.
Obviously, John a little less honorable, but we'll see. We'll see how that matchup goes. They've got some sleeper picks over there. Been
Any
playing
fear
with
of,
Toby a little bit. He's upped his game quite a bit in the last month or two.
So we got a lot of Jared fans in this chat.
Those exist?
Hey, we got a lot of them in the chat, you know. So,
Those exist.
how do you feel about when you match up against Jared tonight? Because he's been getting a lot of dubs.
Yeah. Jared's been playing well. I don't think he's ever beaten me once. And if he has, then I must have played the worst pickleball of my life.
Chat, you heard that?
So I expect nothing different and good tonight. Jorge and Jared are arch nemesis, so that's why I match them up against each other. I love that for the entertainment.
When you say they're nemesis, like on and off the court or just on the court?
Both.
I like that.
Jared knows how to get under Jorge's skin more than anybody. And I'm hoping it gets a little bit heated between the two at some point.
I mean, it's
They've got
the
3 times
Rowdy
to play.
Pickle.
They got
Yeah.
3 times to play each other. So at least one time there should be an argument of some sort. You almost saw it break up right there with an out call. We'll see if it keeps up. Grant hitting a heavy ball. And the fastest man in jacks. I will give Jared that, chat. He is the fastest man in jacks.
He is the fastest.
He wouldn't look it, but that boy can move. Almost chase that ball down there, but
Absolutely.
too
Well,
good by Jorge.
we got a switch coming up. We got wait, no team name, right? We got Team
Yep,
Parks
still
up
waiting.
11-7, off to a fast start. Can they finish this off and go 2-0?
Yep.
Well,
yep.
best
We
of
got
luck
it.
to you rest of the night.
Thanks for hosting.
Absolutely. Well, Chad, that's Zach Parks, a local Jacksonville legend, plays in the Pro Tours. Also going to be playing the All Florida Pickleball League, so hopefully we get some more information on that. Sounds like a really interesting thing. Maybe we could get a little collab going. What's up, brother? So first off, based off what I'm seeing so far, is Grant is playing out of his mind, but no player is looking weak. And a big shot right there from Brad. Put it right in the chest of Jorge. Thought would be commentating on the games as they are being played. Yeah, you're right. So we're trying to mix it up a little bit, right? We get a lot of games, 6 games, so we want to get a little bit of a mix of commentating to go along with some interviews as we go on. The focus is to do a little interviews throughout the match in the first half of the games, and then commentate on the second part. 13-9 lead to Team Parks. Yep, from Jared, keeping his team in the game, 10-13. Good hands being showed, and that ball does not go over the net.
Let them know, Jared. Let them know.
And Jared is letting them know.
11-13.
And that ball catches the net, catches the chest, and it is a 12-13 game. And a big come on from Jared.
12-13.
Chat, you think they're coming back? I got Team Parks winning this one, 21-19. Signed. Those are some big lefty forehands right there. 14-12.
Football, left foot.
And we got the first foot fault of the season on Jared.
15-12.
Maybe it wasn't on Jared. I could be wrong about that. 13-15. Team Luna's
13-15.
scrapping away, staying in this match. Let Jared cook.
16-13.
GS, are you saying he should take over more of the court? And some good shots from Jared right there. Was able to keep Grant back, win the point.
14-16.
OG Brad Ashley. I actually got to play against Brad in a tournament not too long ago. It was an elimination game. And oh, Jared with a great hustle play, puts it away in the back, and Mr. Referee takes it away from him and calls the football. 17-14. Yeah, but I got to go against Brad Ashley. He was up 10-4 in an elimination game, game to 11, and Brad ended up going off and winning. I lost.
15-17.
Yeah, no, I saw that. And a good inside out from Grant, but that was no match for Jared. 16-17. Yeah, Chad, let me know. Try to get that replay. Let me see. Did he clear it? And oh, a big opportunity for Brad. Unfortunately, that ball went deep.
$18-16.
18-16 game right here. Or were they freezing at 18 too?
No, they're freezing too.
And everyone freezes?
John didn't want to finish throughout the rest of it.
It should be like where they only freeze on game point. That's how they do it in an MLP
Yeah,
now.
yeah, but when you're doing defensive stops, which is when it's like 28-30.
It ends up being the same.
Yeah, so it's like that's the.
Actually, it makes it a little faster. We actually had no freeze at 18 this year. I think maybe freeze at 19, maybe. I think it should just freeze on game point. Toby is not on Jared's team. Toby is playing on Team RJ. Strong dinking from Grant right there. And ball catches the net. Great pickup from Jared. A little switch action. See how they respond. Ball left a little high. I thought that was a football, but it was good. And 17-19. Jorge with a big yell.
Game point, 20-17.
2017 match point right here. And some good defense from Jared, a big yell. 18-20. Smart, play smart. Once you're at 20, you are frozen.
18-20.
Jared is unreal. What is this, game 2? We could wait till game 3, yeah. And some good defense from Jorge right there. The game score remains 20-18.
20-18.
And Jorge with the big forehand down the middle for the win. They go up 21-18 and go up 2-0 in the series. Let's see how Luna responds. Great match by all players, though. Some exciting pickleball. If I had to pick an early team to win the championship, I think I like Zach's team. I think they have top to bottom, a lot of talent, some good teammates. So I really think they might be the favorites in this overall Premier League. And we got to give a big shout out to our biggest sponsor here at the Rowdy Pickle, Ackerman Cancer Center. Ackerman Cancer Center is a leader in proton therapy, the most precise form of radiation therapy, with 4 convenient locations across Northeast Florida and 5 additional urology locations. Ackerman Cancer Center is proud to serve our community and offer patient-centric care. Call 904-880-5522. Once again, 904-880-5522. Or visit their website, ackermancancercenter.com, to learn more. And we're off to the races, jumping right into game 3. Got a great matchup right here. We got, I know, well, I call Team Luna and Team Parks. So for Team Parks, we got Zach Parks on the left and Jorge on the right. For Team Luna, we got Jared on the right and
2-0.
and what? Jorge? No. And Frank on the left. So Frank and Frank and Jared played last year. It was an excellent team. But Parks and Jorge could be a dangerous combination. I think their only issue might be is middle ball. Who got the forehand? See if they.
We just went and played before this. Me, Jared.
Well, GS, we have a lot of different Rowdy Pickle hats for sale here. Just go to rowdypickle.com is where you could order all different types of hats.
Hey, sure to like
4-0.
Which one is this thing again? Is this one?
5-0.
5-0, good. Off to a fantastic start. Guys, let me hear some team names in the chat. I'd call them Team Parks, but the whole team is playing well. All right, Team Luna on the board. Let's see if they could get something going. 1-5. Ball left a little high. Ball goes a little wide. And Parks comes away with the point. 6-1 lead.
6-1.
Seven-one game. Team Luna needs to loosen up, have a little fun. Let's see if they can get this thing going. Can we get a Jared chant in the chat? And a bad decision from Jorge. And even worse execution on that one, 2-7. Jorge is a former tennis player for the University of North Florida. Zach looks very clean with those two-hand backhand zeeks right now. Something he's been working on. Zach really kind of crowding that middle, kind of demanding the ball. Love it. Good hands and Ball was probably sailing out, got a little trigger happy, and ended up hitting that one out as well. So 3-7, Luna hanging around. All right, so the format, GS, is it's 6 games to 21. Each game, win by 2. You're frozen at 20. Every point matters, Rowdy scoring. And the first team to 4 wins. Now, if it's 3-3 at the end of the match, it will go to a dream breaker, which will be singles consisting of 4 points each, with Rowdy scoring to 21. Big drive from Frank, catches the middle of the net. That's it. 8-4 game.
8-4.
Little shake and bake action leads to the put away from Jorge. That was some good work from Team Parks.
9-4.
Team Parks making it look easy. Some say it's like a walk in the park for them. Gotta laugh. Don't laugh to me.
There's probably more out than that.
Hit him, Frank. Hit him. Hit him.
5-9.
Body bag him.
Guys, if we could get 50 viewers on the stream tonight, we get 50 viewers at once on the stream, we are doing a giveaway. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friends' friends, tell your friends' family, hop on the stream. Let's grow this thing.
10-5.
Giveaway. Come here to sign up for the sign off.
Yeah.
I guess we could do.
Oh, Bailey catches the line.
So close.
Is there video challenges for us?
Figure out what we're doing with it.
Look at it's about to happen.
Here, come here. Here, come here. It's about to play. So you 4. Come here.
Yeah, it should only be the ref. Guys, we got our first video challenge, a new thing to the Premier League. I think that would be tough to overcall. They didn't make an out call, so.
The call is in. Ball is in.
And after a very quick review, the ball was deemed in
So
by our ref.
moving to their rest of the challenges. And has it.
What are you trying to do?
I don't want that screen to come back.
Oh, this what happened to the screen?
It's just broken now. It's like.
We bring it back here, you're saying?
No, it's just.
11-5.
Frank. Good shot, Frank.
6-11.
This is still live, right? This is supposed to be a little delayed. We didn't like click it for a delay, right? Guys, people at home, let us know if the stream's delayed at all. You can usually tell by like the ball. The ball is making sounds before a paddle's hitting it. It'll be delayed.
I don't know how
So,
to fix it. So that change.
and if it is delayed, we're gonna work on. I don't know. I just know. I thought it was like literally this time. Chat will let us know. Ain't that right, chat?
1 second.
1 second's a lot. 1 second is the sound
Yeah, but
being distorted.
I don't want to get to
Yeah, we'll check it.
I don't even know how to pause anything on that. It's just live.
Yeah.
Pause.
Unless we like
7-13.
click something.
Unless like it's
probably. Yeah, we'll definitely give away a hat. Like I said, 50 people on the stream tonight. We'll do our first giveaway, and then we're going to start doing giveaways to people that show up, people that are active in the stream. So, sound is slightly delayed, maybe 0.2. Okay, we'll live with it.
15-7.
Be honest with us, you feel like it's like ruining the stream at all or anything like that, you let us know. And Zach with some power shots right there. And they go up 16-7. Team Park's looking strong so far.
16-7.
Split out. Got Toby entering.
17-7.
What's up, brother? That ball lands out. 18-7. Team Parks running away with this thing.
18-7.
19-7. I feel like
19-7.
Luna needs to find a way to get their energy back. And what I like to do to get my energy back is go to Smoothie King. The protein peanut power plus is definitely my favorite. It's my go-to right before every match, and really gets me right. That way I'm dialed, focused, and ready to go. Dink left high, too easy for Mr. Parks. 28 game point with the opportunity to go up 3-0 in the series. Might be seeing a 6-0 at this rate.
Game 21-8.
Each team will play each team twice during the season, and then the top two teams make the championship. Wait, everyone makes the playoffs? Just top two.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, and y'all, it'll be top two each division. So
You should make 3 teams. No, for this one. I don't know. You put a tiebreaker in place. Well, I just don't think the group chat let us know. I just feel like
points last year because I let you out in the championship.
hey, I did, but I feel like, and I knew that going into the matches. We'll talk about it.
This next thing.
Champions during each patient's cancer journey. It is important to our patients that we take the time to answer their questions and listen to their concerns. We give patients answers in a time of confusion, comfort in their time of distress. We give them a sense of community when they feel alone, and the people here become their family. Patients need to trust their healthcare team and have a partner in their cancer journey. At Ackerman Cancer Center, we put together the pieces of our patient's cancer puzzle.
The other one is smaller. Oh, that one is.
What's up, brother? All right, we're going into game 3. Team Park's up 3-0. One more game, they clinch it. Still play out the rest of the games.
Have your lineups tonight?
Up next for Team Luna, we're gonna have Brad and
Troy.
And Troy going against Grant, who played really well, and Brian, who's rocking the new gearbox.
What?
down 3-0. Maybe we just get another win.
This before.
We'll get someone from Parks' team. You got the other team showing up at 7:30.
Just got a new phone. Why when I hit the power button, it doesn't like turn off?
Is it a new phone?
Yeah, I just got it today.
Which one is this?
15. Figure I need it for content. I need it for pictures.
Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Does it ever turn off?
I don't think so. I had it today. I don't know.
You got an iPhone 15 in the chat. Do they turn off? Let us know.
Turn black.
What are you doing for dinner?
Fucking Monday here. It sucks. I'll do it somewhere. I guess we might finish early. All right, nerds, get out of here. Let's go.
All right, we're at 22 viewers, 28 more viewers, and we do a giveaway. Get your friends, get your family, get your girlfriends, get your wives.
The OG Pickleball team, Troy Kilmer and Brad Ashley, combined 20 years of playing. 0-0.
So fun fact for Team Luna right here, we got guys who have been playing for 15, 20 years, so we got some vets. And Team Parks up to a 1-0 lead. Nice shot.
1-1.
Is that out?
Is that it?
Yeah. And a great shot from Brian right there. Catches the back line. You know, we'll give it up to both teams. Both teams are looking pretty on their thirds. And that is just too good from Grant right there.
3-1.
And catches him in the middle. Good shot from Brad. Keeping Team Luna in the game. This is a must-win game if they want to have a chance of winning the match.
2-3.
It is pickleball. All it takes is one game and the momentum can switch. Drops are a little bit high. And that one was a little bit short. Point to Parks.
4-2.
Anyone who's tuning in with us right now, this is the first match of the Premier League Season 3. And Team Parks up to a 3-0 lead so far against Team Luna.
6-2.
You think Team Parks is going to sweep this with a 6-0? Let me get a broomstick in the chat. Is that an emoji?
7-2.
That's a nice backhand roll right there. Keeps the team in the game. A good play from Brad so far here.
3-7.
Almost done. That's two straight. falls off Grant and puts it in the net. Little doubt right there. 5-7, that's 3 straight for Team Luna.
Until like 11:30.
Shit, you played singles.
What?
I didn't play singles, nah. I was over there having panic attacks.
Who did I play against before John?
I don't know.
I was doing before I played John. I thought it was you.
Oh, you played Fetchy. I was like looking into it. I was just looking at lights. Oh! Football ball out. Everyone's all right, though, and that's what matters.
I was in a full split.
9-5.
Was that a miss hit or did you mean to go there?
So far today, we've been seeing some, great serves, great returns, great thirds, great hands, just overall great play. What we're missing is some rowdy behavior. I want to see these teams talk a little bit more, get in each other's head a little bit. It's the Rowdy Pickle. That's what we're about out here.
I need Jared to get hype.
A little less paddle taps and a little bit more smack talk. So my sources are telling me Team Luna is looking to attack the middles. Even though they got 2 forehands there, they think that's where the weakness is. So let's see if that strategy pays off. So far, 0 for 1.
Played 50, that's what we're going for. Gotta find out. I know I can, but how to get tips. And then you like get giveaways like the biggest tip.
I think you have to have a minimum
In
subscription count.
In YouTube.
Are you signed in? Is it a business?
13-5.
How many people do you have following you on TikTok?
Not enough.
You need 1,000. You should start going live on TikTok. I think that'd be
Not enough.
buy some. Guys, go follow the Rowdy Pickle on TikTok. Also, Dink and Drive 1.
So, I met the viewers. I said I need that much only of hours left.
Oh, you're almost there.
But that seems to jump through YouTube. Like, you can still like look like tips. Like, you can still get tips like through just stream apps, not YouTube. There's gotta be ways.
Is there a way to get like someone like via like a Zoom call almost like on there? Like pay $5, you get to come commentate.
Yeah.
18, wow, 18-5. Looks like Team Parks is starting to run away with this one. It was just a 5-7 game not too long ago. 11 straight unanswered, ball left up. Aye, that looked a little deep, but some generous call right there. And that ball goes wide and 19.
19-5.
A little careless right there from Brian, but he's here to have fun. 6:19. This is the time to get something going. Let's see what Team Luna does, and they come out swinging and.
Line them up. 7-19.
Now remember, teams do freeze at 20, so you get some defensive stops. They can find a way back into it. We've seen comebacks before like this. Ball left up and almost catches the line right there. And we got a game point for Team Parks. Actually, match point technically.
Game point, 27.
Nice big chewy right there, and a finish from Grant. They win this 21-7. Team Parks goes up 4-0 and have clinched their first victory of the league. Now they're going to be going for the sweep. Well, no, there's four. I said, like, now they're going for the sweep.
These games coming up, play later. Ties.
Yeah, especially when all teams make the playoffs.
Yeah, 2 more. Light warm-ups.
Should I play it?
Yeah, technically, no one's warming up, but you only got a minute left. How about that? What?
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, good playing out there. I'm not all right. Scores, but you're playing well. You're playing well.
Yeah, but he's probably not going to get to 7:45. No warm up for RJ.
You better be at fucking nursing school fucking whipping that ball.
You see they were the patient. he tied a paddle to them.
Oh, what? You like my fucking thumbnails we're making?
Yeah. Is this it right here?
No, it's not.
What you need to do is get like. Should I play the commercial?
Champions during each patient's cancer journey. It is important to our patients that we take the time to answer their questions and listen to their concerns. We give patients answers in a time of confusion, comfort in their time of distress. We give them a sense of community when they feel alone, and the people here become their family. Patients need to trust their healthcare team and have a partner in their cancer journey. At Ackerman Cancer Center.
Audrey, no. Once again, thanks to our sponsors, Ackerman Cancer Center. Oh, look at that timing. And right here, we're playing for respect. And I think Team Luna got their first lead of the match. 1-0.
1-0.
Some ads. Yeah, if you are a business owner or need people and you like our ads and you want your ad on the Rowdy Pickle live stream, you let us know. We will be graciously enough to help.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Growing platform. Remember, we get to 50 viewers. We doing a giveaway. Ooh. Some good play from Grant right there. I feel like a little frustration from Frank. Let's see if they could get this thing going.
Oh, that was there.
Oh.
I feel like that was a knuckleball coming at us.
You know, I'm wondering, we are using a Franklin. Last year we used the Duras. I wonder if that is affecting some of the play out here.
James was saying that Carmen's in good now.
Yeah. 4-1 lead. Oh man, that is some great play from Team Parks over there. You know, I've seen Grant play in season 1 and season 2, and I haven't seen him so comfortable. He played really well in the Barstool tournament we had not too long ago. Lost in the finals to 2 of our Premier League players who are playing next. But he was playing some really good ball out there. And Zach at this point is cooking. He's bringing it all out right now. 7-1 lead. All right, we're 1 away from 30 and 21 away from 50. Scratch that, 3 away from 30.
Yeah, he's retired. He's got his money. Yeah, he did some like computer software stuff and websites.
Oh, wow. And it's a little more shake and bake action from Team Parks. Off to a 9-2 lead. Well, you gotta change. The final should be a Friday.
Always.
Okay.
One day out of the whole time. So our next match is 7. So it's 7, and then we'll start until 2 hours.
Alcohol was made. Questionable. And that is some strong deking from Zach Parks right now. He has been on top of his game lately. Looks like a different animal. Looks like he's been working out. He's been playing. He's been drilling. He says he wants to take over the Rowdy Pickle League. He wants to take over the All Florida Pickle League, and he's coming for the pros on the PPA Tour and APP Tour. 11-3 lead for Team Parks. They are up 4-0 in the series. We need to get. Is there a way to get a scoreboard for the? Is there a way to put up like a way to get? Oh, they should put the like the. I guess that wouldn't really work. A way to get like showing they're up 4-0 in your match games.
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Fouls.
All right, chat. Tell me a little bit about yourselves. What level player you are, what paddle you use, and why you love the game of pickleball. Ball tickles the net. And a big speed up, and Team Parks was ready for it.
12-4.
Chat, what does Team Luna need to do differently to get themselves a ball game?
You can't throw it.
Because I'm going to be honest, Team Parks is beating them in every department as we speak.
13-4.
They're out dinking, they're ready for the speed ups, and they're also playing aggressive at the same time. The only thing left they got to do is I got to see a good lob. I want to see a good lob from Team Parks and a tweener.
Need some team celebrations.
14-4.
What does that mean?
Coordinated team celebrations. Like work together.
Like touchdowns? Oh!
Exactly, touchdowns.
Big body bag, no apologies. This is Rowdy Pickle.
Like, hey, if my boy's hot right now, we gotta get a metal detector. His paddle might be a weapon. You know, maybe you're stirring the pot. Maybe you're just stirring the culture. Just cooking up.
Oh, Frank, you're there.
Little traffic controller action. Out.
16 total.
Vary the ball speed. Yeah, I agree with you on that. The problem is for Team Luna is whatever they're trying, whether it's slowing it down or speeding it up, Team Parks is on it. Except for that one.
Spot right there, Frank. 5, 16.
$17.
Trying to shrug your damn thighs.
17-5.
What?
18-5.
Which happened? I mean, they're all pretty much 30. It's, the white one's gonna be. I don't really like the white ones.
Really? I think the white ones are sick.
$19-5.
19-5 game. They're up 4-0 in the series. Big drive and 1-2 punch is no good. Team Luna staying alive.
6-19.
Will Team Luna get to double digits this game? Drives like that, they might have a chance.
Yeah.
And there's the first lob and the first tweener. I got both my wishes in one. He missed the lob and the tweener. And the ball play is still going. And as Zach said, not for long. We're putting that away. Great tweener. If you want to see some really good tweeners, go follow IZZ_PB on Instagram. That is my account. More content to come. Good defense being played from Frank right there. And Ernie action into the win. They go up 5-0. Team Luna with no answers. Total domination from Team Parks.
I don't think there's any other new ones. Yeah. 30. And then your shirts over there. You guys are blue. Grant, need you over here.
Are we doing an interview?
Oh boy.
All right, we're gonna get the man of the match, Grant Kayworth. Grant, welcome to the stream.
What's up,
You
Izzy?
can bring the chair up a little bit.
I got you.
Here we go.
How you doing?
Doing well, man. Not as good as you though. You've been playing some really good ball. Tell me a little bit how it was going out there.
I appreciate it, man. It's been going good. I mean, we're 5-0 right now. You know, past leagues, I haven't played my best, but feel very comfortable on this team. Brian's been helping me a lot in practice and going over some strats, and it's been helping.
Yeah, I mean, I've been noticing, aside from the Rowdy Pickle League, I've been seeing you do really well in some tournaments lately. I know you played really well in the Barstool tournament, almost had a massive upset in the championship, led by your play. So what have you been doing differently to get yourself to the next level?
I think, honestly, patience and being very, not very, but being more intentional with my faith, honestly, has made me a lot more relaxed on the court. I think in the past I've made it a lot about myself and egos, and that puts me, in an unintentional spot where I'm going for shots I shouldn't and being impatient. So that's honestly helped me a lot, is practice and focusing on God. That's the two main things.
That's what's
It's
up,
been,
man.
it's been good.
Yeah, I mean,
Having fun.
one thing I've been complimenting you on is your versatility on the court, right? I feel like you have the ability to take a lot of court, but you're also playing well when you're playing like a secondary role. I noticed in game one you were on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
but you played it like perfectly. It looks like your two-hand backhand's improved a lot of power on it, a lot of control. What any plans for the future right now? Are you looking to do any pro tournaments, 5-0s, anything like that?
Yeah. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before, I played in a 5-0 over in Pictona with Mr. Jack Johnson. We ended up getting second in a pretty tough tournament, pretty tough pool. So that was a good result. Just looking to take one tournament at a time and try to just improve with each tournament. I think pro tournaments would be in my future, but I don't want to rush into anything. Just one day at a time. But yeah, definitely, I want to start playing more qualifiers, especially in doubles. Singles is tough. There's a lot of good singles players, but doubles for sure. I kind of have been mix and matching my partners with Steve Thyden, played in the Barstool tournament, and then Jack Johnson played in a few money balls, played in that 5-0 Subaru at Pictona. So I don't really have a set partner right now, but with whoever that is, Jack or Steve, I would love to play in some qualifiers and hopefully get some good results.
Yeah. I mean, so one thing I noticed in like season 1 and season 2, no disrespect to your team or your play then, but you didn't look as comfortable as you did tonight. Would you say that's because of the team you're playing with tonight? You feel like you have a good connection with them so far?
Definitely. I would say the team, and again, my faith, man. I mean, keeps me just really grounded and really focused. I said a prayer before the match, like, Lord, keep my strokes on point, but also just to have fun and love everyone, whether I'm winning or losing. Just main focus has just been to have fun and love my brothers on the court, and it's been I'm just thankful to be here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the most underrated thing in pickleball is that mental health on the court, right? Like, I feel like everyone has the ability, everyone has the shots in the bag, but it's how do you keep your composure? How do you keep, grounded, not get too high, not get too low? So that's awesome that, you're feeling great out there. What team, besides, so Zach Parks believes it's going to be a clean sweep throughout the season, 6-0, win the championship. Is there any team you feel like that could challenge you guys out here, and which team would it be?
It's a great question. I mean, I would love to get a clean sweep, but I don't know if that will happen, but hopefully that happens. I would say John's team is pretty solid. I believe it's John and Fetty. I don't know exactly who else is on the team. But
I think they got Daniel and...
Is it Daniel Rush?
Yes.
Daniel's a good player.
I forgot who their
Great
fourth
player.
is.
John and Fetty.
Yeah,
obviously
that's a good team. That's a good team.
Very solid dynamic. And
You and Steve almost took them down, though, in that Barstool tournament.
yeah, it was a tough one, man. 16-14, but still haunts me. No, I'm kidding. It was a fun match.
Yeah, that was a great match. Do you have any tournaments coming up? Are you playing in Fort Lauderdale, Delray?
That's a great question. I didn't even know there was a tournament in Delray.
They got another APP in Delray, not this, I think, next week, I believe.
Okay.
I believe it's next week, yeah.
Interesting. Well, if I didn't miss a sign up yet,
Nope, sign-ups are still there. I'll check today. I don't think I'm playing, but.
I gotcha.
Ooh. Oh.
Jared, man.
Jared
that
coming with
gearbox.
the power, and Brian got out the way.
That was about 15 feet out. Let's go, boys.
What do you think of the gearbox?
It's a good paddle. I think drives are nasty with it. I think it's, I've never played with it, so it's tough to make a judgment. But
Oh my God.
good hands.
Reset from that though.
I think it's tough to control off a drive though. So if you're on defense offense returning, and someone drives at you when you have your gearbox, I think it's really hard to control that drive.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of pop-ups are created from that, but if you can learn to control it, I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah. And you use it. And
let's go!
Up 5-0, a 14-5, and put one in the chest. Oh, is it okay?
Nasty Nelson.
Well,
Come
great.
on.
We appreciate you having on the stream. Well done today. Anything you want to add to the chat or just in general?
I mean,
any shout outs you want to make?
Shout out to B-Fam, man, for helping me with strategy, and shout out to Jesus, man. He's really good. Jesus is awesome.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say.
Hey, that's what's up, Grant. Appreciate you having us. Congratulations on your first win, going 3-0 today. Hopefully you guys could keep up the success the remainder of the season.
Thanks, Izzy. Appreciate
bro.
you.
All right, there we had it. We had Grant Kayworth with us, played some excellent ball today, helped lead his team to what looks like to be a 6-0 lead in their first match. This might be the first time in Rowdy Pickle history where, is it 3 or 4 straight games without double digits on one side? And a little, another nasty Nelson. Yeah, that's not live right now. And match point or game point. Bring out the broomsticks. This one looks to be over. Big drive for the win, 21-7. Do we have all the scores? We know the other scores? Honestly, not only did they double the other team's scores, but they might have tripled it. That was the biggest domination we've ever seen in Rowdy Pickle history for a match. But as we know, it's a long season. Teams grow as the season goes on, and anything could happen. So we'll see how Luna backs out. Hey, good stuff. We'll see how Luna bounces back next week. Up next, we got Team Davison going against Team RJ. This should be a good one. Hopefully they get here soon because it's already... I was told the next game will start at 7:30. And we got Lexi in the building. What's up, Lexi?
How did the last one go?
What's up? Domination at 6-0.
Zach and Brian's team won?
Yeah. Like most of them, like 21-7, 21-8.
Yeah, I watched the first two. Their first one, I don't know. I was doing school and then.
Oh, you're right. Every other week. It is every other week, at least for now.
Are you talking to a human?
Just a chat.
Oh.
I mean, technically a human. Yes, I believe there's a human that's
Scott's still
messaging.
here. I haven't seen him forever. Good stuff. So there is this league, and the Rowdy Pickle League, and the Beer League, and the Men's Day League, and the Women's Ladder League. There are 5 leagues.
I don't know. Is there?
I was looking at the Rowdy.
Well, the beer league is one league. It's just like separate weeks.
There's not men's.
I think it's Challenger. It's Challenger League technically.
There's
But
one Wyatt's in.
that's Challenger, yeah.
And then there's Men's Day League, which is during the day. And Beer League and
Yeah, when's men's daily? Is that done signed up?
And there's Women's Ladder League because I saw it in the reservations and it's blocked off.
What's up, bro? See, Lexi? Yes, it was a human.
What they asked?
Yes.
I am near.
It says yes,
can't see
human.
this. Hello.
You got Lexi here to support some Rowdy Pickle action.
I bought the jacket, but I'm actually happier it's toasty because normally I'm freezing back there with the fans. Yeah. We'll look back there in due time and get
Guys, so as you were hearing, the Rowdy Pickle does have a lot of different leagues. So this is the #1 league, the Premier League. You gotta earn your stripes to get in this one. Then you got the Challenger League and then the Beer League. All 3 high level, 4.0 plus at least. Probably 4.5 plus at least for the Beer League and Challenger League. There's also other leagues, the Women's League and the Day League. I don't have too many details about that one, but only good play, only good vibes. Rowdy Pickle. Go to the website, get your membership. You won't regret it.
watching Jorge earlier. He's just so funny because he's so good, but he stands there like a big log. Jorge.
Yeah, so I guess Jorge stands there like a big log, according to Lexi.
Yeah, but he's amazing.
Yeah, he's amazing.
When I watch on TV, I'm like, you would think he doesn't play at all, and then he's so good. But like he just.
Until he
stands there
puts one in someone's chest.
Well, then I saw him get body bagged, standing there like a big tree trunk. Not that I'm talking shit, I can't.
No,
I can't do that level at all. But I'm just saying he's.
What's up, Jared? You got a lot of fans in the chat. Way to bring them out.
Like you guys got enough commentators for
I mean, yeah, you more than
Take
welcome.
my spot. I'm gonna sit down over there in due time. I just like the big chair.
You don't have to jump in assuming you don't talk about anything.
We'll skip that one. I mean, unfortunately, I did have to do some talking about it, but I mean, you guys played well. I think
No, I mean, not
Team Parks played perfectly.
I'm saying now, or well.
Yeah. No, I guess, yeah. Maybe like a brief mention, yeah, a little overcat.
I'm gonna go join Hannah so she's not the only woman.
Are you coming back here at all?
Do you want me to come back and do
I was just gonna, if you want to, yeah, you're more than welcome to. I was gonna say bring me a water and actually a Gatorade.
Can you get up and go get them right now?
Yeah, I could. I'm being lazy.
Interesting. I'll bring those things though if you get stuck in a bind.
Oh,
I got this on.
got. Oh, I'm starving.
Part of me wants marks and the other part of me is like, nah, it's Monday.
No, I've had a rough weekend, so. 7:30. Sam, we got any of those chocolate things? Oh, yeah. Just here to help out. so we should have our next matchup starting soon. When are we looking at for start time?
RJ is going to be.
Oh, we can't. Bro, it needs to be executive decisions, right? This shit, 7:30, it should start. Boom. Yeah, you can go, Bob. Shit. Take it over. Send me home. Yeah. All right, we got a legend about to join the commentating booth. He was here last Monday during our Challenger League. He is a Barstool champion. Yep, show the bling, show the bling. Tell us a little bit about that thing.
So, Barstool Sports, it's kind of like ESPN for frat bros. So, I originally was just going to play mixed doubles with Karen, who's one of the top senior pros in the country. But they didn't have enough people for the division, so we just decided to play with the guys. So I was excited to play you, but I didn't unfortunately see you on my side of the playoffs.
Yeah, I blame my partner.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. If he's watching, but if he's not watching, yeah, it was his fault. We lost 17-15 in the first round, or then we would have drew you in the second round. So you guys got lucky.
Yeah,
you guys got lucky.
I know. One of these days I'm going to play the Donner trick shot legend.
I mean,
What's the name of your page?
is_PB, IZZ_PB. More content to come. I've been kind of slacking on that department, but I'm trying to fill up some tennis elbows. So I actually took off a little, taking off a couple days, but
You had some good highlights. You got some good tweeners. You have to show me that.
yeah, I mean, it just kind of comes natural, and now it's at the point where it's just a bad shot not to go for the tweener. I end up just either like hitting it out or lobbing it up. I might as well. I got this little cross-court tweener action right now. It's pretty nice.
A little outshot action.
So tell me about our knack. You know who this is?
Oh, Renee.
Renee.
Yeah, so that's
Funny spelling.
That's my first ever student in Jacksonville, and she's a big promoter of mine, and brings a lot of her friends to clinics and lessons. So really, has helped me out a lot. She actually got me one of those really nice Gamma ball hoppers.
Nice.
Some Franklin. So really appreciate it, Renee.
So tell us a little bit more about your the Cohen Academy, right? It seems like you got a lot of people up and coming, and those names, they come visit you, and now they're starting to win some tournaments.
Yeah, for sure. It kind of started where when I wasn't very good, everyone starts somewhere, and I was a pretty good tennis player, but some guy in Birmingham kind of taught me how to play in the drills and technique and strategy, so it's funny, Ian Morrison?
Yeah.
So I kind of met him when he first started playing, so we'd get the Donner every morning, I drill, and I got him from like 4-0 to 5-0 in like a month or two. And then kind of the same thing with RJ and Brian. I met them when they first started. It's really fun for me, especially with like teens or people who are ex-college tennis players or high school tennis players. They just pick it up so fast, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have a knack for just like pointing out small things what people are doing. I'm always watching, Briones or all these guys for different tips. So I mostly teach in my backyard, but I've started doing clinics in West Jacksonville as well. So really like it a lot.
It's not a
Not
game,
to
right?
plug my own stuff.
No.
Ball, but if you ever want a lesson, feel free to hit me up. It's 205-567-9024 or jaredpickleball@gmail.com.
As you heard here on the chat, there is a replay button. You can go back 10 seconds, get all that contact information. I, for one, I haven't got the training yet. That's just me being lazy, but I do know a lot of people that are training with him. They're winning gold medals. They're playing some of the best ball of their lives. I think we got a little scrimmage going on. Don't believe this is a real game. But the success is there. So, Jared, tell me, how did you get into... Well, actually, going back to the tennis players, right?
Yeah.
Interesting point right there. Tennis players are very stubborn. How do you get them to, conform their game to pickleball or reform their game?
Some some people are just not going to have the mentality, and it's hard to break them out of it. But I think if you, it's going to sound bad, but if you beat them down enough, eventually they're going to realize what they're doing isn't working. Like, the first time I ever played Brian and RJ, where I was actually getting, even though I was like closer to 5 than 4, and they were like, 4 I was just starting, they were beating me the first couple points. I'm like, what am I doing? These are tennis guys. I'm just going to drop and dink with them, and then I just dink them to death. So I think, sometimes...
And read those little speed ups at the net.
Right. I mean, wait till I get a pop-up, and then I'll smoke it. But you can't, you're playing a tennis player, you can't try to play tennis with them. You can't be driving everything at them. That's what they want. They want the pace. But dinking isn't something that's in tennis at all. So I think, obviously, the best coaches aren't necessarily the best players. Federer's coach isn't going to be better than Federer.
Yeah.
But I think to an extent, if I can, kind of beat them up a little bit in the drills and show them, hey, this is what I'm doing. It actually works. It's not BS. Then they might listen.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, whatever I'm doing is not working because clearly I'm getting my butt kicked. So sometimes people just have to get kind of punched in the mouth a little bit, and they're like, all right, these guys are really competitive. They want to win. So once they realize what they're doing isn't going to work, I mean, I was the same way. Back in the day when these paddles didn't have grit, and they would just dink 100 balls in a row.
Yeah, I
and
believe that.
I'm not doing that. I'm going to drive, whatever, it is what it is. But eventually you keep losing to people that do
saw that catch.
And then you're like, okay, I got to, mix this in, or I'm just not going to lose. I'm not going to win. I mean, you got to watch what Ben Johns or whoever the top guys are doing, and you got to, emulate that the best you can.
What year did you start playing pickleball?
I actually learned in high school in 2011.
Jeez.
But I won my first tournament in 2013. But, I mean, I can show you the footage, and I'll post it soon. It's bad. I mean, it's just straight up, just drive, crash. There's no dinking or drops. I didn't really get into the game until 2020, around COVID. That's when I actually learned how to play the game.
Yeah. Well, I've actually watched some of the older videos, and it's different game. It's some of the shots that they were hitting were they thought they would hit an Ernie. I'll give my opinion, but I'm live right now.
Yeah.
I'm live right now, and we'll discuss that behind closed doors.
I think you adjust the lineups.
I think you adjust the lineups.
Yeah.
I think
if you're that late, I mean, you really should just lose the game. But
no, I think you could just adjust. Yeah. You could easily go second. Hey, what time's RJ getting here?
Just put the second game
Bro,
first.
just Gabe fucking texted RJ what time he's getting here. So Gabe didn't fucking show up on time.
Why can't we do their game second?
Nah, you can only play there's no game.
Is there any lineup that can be played? Any match that can be played?
Well, being that there's 3 players from each team here.
Tips?
Huh?
Any tips?
No tips today, but no, Jorge, you played.
6-0, dude. Relax.
Jorge, you played really well. Jorge, I thought you played really well, really controlled. I think you enjoyed playing with your teammates. You guys had a lot of control. I don't think you guys tried to overdo anything.
You kicked my butt.
I don't think you guys. I think you guys are going to be a tough beat. You're going to be a tough beat.
Grant is solid on the left side.
Grant looks like a left side player with a right side player, whatever you wanted to be.
I think he plays
He
with
does
Toby
that
on
with
the left
Toby.
side.
Yeah, he plays with Toby.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were both being aggressive, a lot of shake and bakes for your team. You guys have a lot of forehands all over.
Yeah.
And then both lefties have strong 2E backhands too, so it's a dangerous team. I think I do have you guys as number 1 overall. I like your team from top to bottom the best. I think you might be the X factor. Oh, too easy.
Toby's getting good in singles now.
Jorge, how'd you feel about the win today? Anything you noticed?
It was good. I was a little, not nervous, but I hesitant in the first game. I think we were slow. I've never played with Grant, so him and I were
Who gets middle, what
yeah,
that, all that.
And he was apologizing, and I would tell him it's fine, we're all missing, none of us is amazing, so don't worry about it. And then I feel the second game I got my rhythm, and third game Jared told me that Troy was a little hurt, so that's unfortunate. It is what it is. How is it?
Hopefully he'll be all right. or Sebastian or Steve Thiner getting a call.
I love it.
Yeah, I think.
I wouldn't mind getting a reunion with Sebastian.
Look, I personally believe that there should be 6 players per team, and there should be the ability to sub people out. Yeah, I think there should be a call-up button, but
There is.
you know,
Well, it would stink
it gets
to
tricky
sit
with
there
costs.
all the time and just not get to play.
What?
I'm saying it would stink to sit here all the time.
Well, that's
and
what
not
I'm
get to
saying.
play.
Like, there should be. We're yet to see a team sub someone out for someone. You know, it's usually more of not making it.
Right. Well, someone.
I mean, there's
tears
some.
their
There's
ACL,
a
they're
good
gonna
amount.
get subbed out.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
I mean, it's hard and like it would have been nice.
Knock
if,
on wood,
it
no
would've been
autism.
nice if like Sebastian or Steve was here, we could have put him in. I don't know if they'd let us do that, but
I think it's something in the future.
you
Plus,
know,
there's more.
We're down 5-0, but
6-0.
well, I'm saying we're down 5-0
Yeah. Oh,
when
yeah.
he
Oh,
told
he
me
got
his
hurt.
hamstring was hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You like that nasty Nelson?
That was good. That was
Actually, I
good.
think it's the first time I've ever hit one in competition where it actually like hit somebody.
I get like.
usually put in the net. Or
I almost
do
feel
something
bad
like-
hitting someone with a nasty Nelson, especially in like a competitive format. I'm like,
I had blood in my eyes, dude.
yeah, we saw.
There were a lot of bad speed ups.
So, what team who do you think has the strongest team in the league?
You know, I think it's.
I'll let you. Besides y'all selves.
I think it's definitely not us. I mean, we got something to prove. I mean, it'd be insane to say you're the strongest team. You go 0-6. It's like an NFL team. They lose the first game of the season 30-0.
Yeah, but it happens, right? What if you guys take game 1, right? You guys take game 1. It's probably a different match, and that was a toss-up game.
I don't know. I think we kind of got outclassed. I think it's kind of back to the drawing board. But it's hard to say who the best team is until I see these lineups.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes you're only as strong as your weakest link. And who was the last pick on their team? Grant? I mean,
Yeah, he played very
played
well.
great.
Good job.
Yeah.
Accept Venmo, PayPal.
All right.
I mean, yeah, and exactly, like, you're only as strong as your weakest link, but sometimes people think the weakest link is weaker than they really are, or the weakest link is good at complementing.
My point was that Grant played really well and wasn't.
Oh, he played very well.
So I'm saying if that's your lowest rated player, then it's a pretty damn good team. Like I would say probably they're number 1.
I mean, you could argue 1 through 4 right there that anyone, like, you could, like from an outside perspective, like, who was number 1, who was number 4, you could argue to anybody on their team right there was, like, the number 1.
I really am a big fan of Brian. I'm actually going to be playing some money balls with him.
Okay.
I really think we play well together. As long as RJ will let me. So,
Are you playing in the Del Rey tournament?
no, but we're going to play in this Gainesville money ball right before the U.S. Open. So, really
Is it the team format one, or
No, it's just regular old money ball.
is the U.S. Open still open for people to sign up, or because I know it's a lottery system, but
Yeah, it's closed. I mean, it's crazy. It's so hard to get in. It's fun. I got in for 2 different mixed doubles events. So I'm playing, like, you know who Galena is?
Mm-hmm.
She's an up-and-coming player that I, like, work with. She's
Okay.
really good. I just won a Duke 18 with her. She played, like, college tennis.
Was it with you, Sophie, and
Yeah.
Toby?
She's, like, blonde, like,
Okay.
like 5'10".
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
She lives in Jacksonville?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I think she lives in like St. Augustine. She actually played with Grant at that Subaru in Pictona. And then I'm playing with, Becky. You have to know Becky. She's like one of the top girls in town.
Last name?
Luzelli. She plays a lot at Fruit Cove. She's a teaching pro there.
I know who you're talking about, yep.
I think she's like from Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those played with those 2. I tried to play with Toby, we didn't get in. I signed up
Oh,
with
really?
Toby and Ahmed. So like, there was like a 5-0, just 5-0, and then there's like a 5-0 based on your age. So I was like in the 30 to 39 bracket. So I tried to play age with Toby because we're the same age, and then just 5-0 in general with Ahmed. But that kid's really like my pride and joy right now. I mean, I took him from like
Ahmed?
4-0. Yeah. play last week.
Yeah, no, I've heard good things. I yet to see him play in person yet.
His backhand flick is like J-Dub. It's insane. He's a really good singles player. His arms are so long, you can't pass him. And
Yeah,
from out
he's only
here,
like
he just
14,
has-
right?
He just turned 16.
Oh, 16, okay.
Yeah, Rex is
14.
Yeah, he won the ATP with,
5-0.
with Dennis. But Dennis is like a 6-0.
Yeah, that's what I watched some of their highlights. They played well, though.
See a little bit.
So impressive, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, you're only as strong as your weakest link, and
Yeah,
if you're able to somehow get a win, carried or not carried, you did your part to get that dub. So,
Yeah.
because I know I've been picked on before, but I've also learned
Yeah.
I've gotten some good wins before by just playing my role and
Yeah.
reset, hit all my dings.
Colin, I mean,
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, look at that. I mean, they're
You're
just a
hitting more
partnership.
balls.
I think Colin's a little underrated, too, for
Yeah.
talking about pro ball.
Yeah.
You notice anybody he matches up with, except for even in mix, he's not even bad. He just can't. But, like, you can match him up with a lot of men's players, and he's going to probably be a top 4 player. Like,
there's a lot more like strong left side players than right side.
yeah,
players.
everyone wants to be a strong left.
That's the advantage of being the lefty. Because
Yeah.
a lot of these guys are kind of reluctant to play the right side. Right? I love it.
But you rarely see, right, and looking at the top level pro, right, when was the last time you saw really a lefty and righty kind of like win?
Well, I don't know if there's any been.
I mean, I guess you could argue tell us.
Tyler Loom almost won. The thing
Hey,
is,
shout out
there's just
to the
no-
podcast.
There's no like 7-0 lefty players.
I guess Tellas and Stackstrud is probably the most consistent. I just think it's tough, like, when it comes down to it, it's
Or
like,
how about CJ Klinger? He's won a couple APPs.
he's up and coming, for sure.
Have you ever seen Jack Monroe?
Yeah. He's like ambidextrous.
Or Augie G.
Augie's good.
30
Augie.
minutes late. per
No, they're
usual.
good. They're good. I'm just saying, you're yet to see a team. Everyone says that's the future, but, like, I think there's still a level of, like, just understanding who's the man.
I'm not going to say it's the future.
That's what
but I
Ben
think
John said.
there are some, that's what I think. There definitely are some advantages.
Who's your favorite pro to watch?
Probably Ben.
You got a request to do a singles game while we're waiting with Zach.
Me and Zach. Is he still here?
Yeah, he's here. I don't know. I just saw him. Maybe he went to the bathroom.
Who said that?
Renee.
I
Who's
have
the
to- I have
GS?
to put the shoes back on.
Yo, how do I get on these pickleball discords? I just downloaded the app like 2 weeks ago, but never did anything. Are those privates?
I'll invite you.
Yeah, get me in on these things. So I actually did a lot of pickleball betting when it was available on the Hard Rock.
Shut that down.
Yeah, because of me. I shut it down. Honestly, I was up over $2,000 in it. Over $2,000, but it would have been like $3,500. But there was only 3 big matches that I lost. They all involved Riley Newman that I bet at. I was like, oh, he
Like
just
Seinfeld.
he just like literally just like would lose it. He freaking Newman, like he was just, you know, you ever watch him play like and he starts losing it, like I was like, oh, what are you doing, man?
I don't know if he's gonna play.
So oh yeah, he's content with he's getting I think $1 million a year right now.
Yeah.
And he's like, put me to work with Mary. I think that's what he said.
With who?
He like gave it like, put me to work with Karen or something like that. Like, he don't mind. He's like, fuck it, I'll do the workshops.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he's gonna do MLP, but yeah. The thing is, I feel like Pro XR would be kind of pissed at him. Be like, we're not paying. How much do you think they're paying in? Probably a couple $100,000 a year. They're
I guess like
we're not paying you this to just play like a couple MLPs.
I'm
Like,
sure
we're not
there's
having you
like
teach clinics and-
I'm sure they're gonna figure out a way to get their money's worth or something. Like I mean, what's the story without Riley, right? Like,
Pro XR is signing everyone, and honestly, their paddle is nothing special. It's
is
just
it?
like a
I don't know. I've heard
regular-
good. I mean, Rex uses it. He likes it.
It has some like crazy grit on it,
Mhm.
but it's like I don't think it has much power. Like just like a basic thermo, which is not special in 2024.
I don't know. Some people say they love it. Like, I don't know.
I wonder how much they're getting paid. I mean, how many people do you see use it that aren't sponsored?
What's up, Josh? How we doing?
What's up, dude? Good luck tonight, man. Hopefully you do better than me, which is anything is better.
If you guys can get the double-digit points.
We'll roll the dice and see which Josh shows up.
Oh my god.
What's the game plan tonight?
No game plan. Just go out and hit balls and try to have some fun. For sure. Nice little setup you got going here.
Oh yeah, you know, little stream.
Look at these screens.
We're kind of hoping RJ shows up anytime. You know.
I know.
That's crazy.
He got the wrong group chat.
I saw the schedule for the first. I didn't even know I was playing. I didn't even tell us we were playing until I asked this morning. I was like, "We playing today?" He said, "Yeah."
Captain last year. It's not his first rodeo.
All right, so we're not gonna. This means no disrespect, but I would say Daniel is probably the least experienced out of everyone here, right?
These four?
Is he never
Are we
plays
picking on him tonight? Is he the go-to guy?
I don't know. He can play. I think he plays the least out of everyone. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
But he is also.
He can
he's
mentally
definitely-
kind of
But he's
break.
definitely not the least talented. Out of
No, yeah, he definitely has. He has the bag for sure.
I don't know.
I'm interested to see John and Gabe play together. You know, they got a little rivalry, and now they're on the same team.
A lot of power there. A lot of power.
Should be an interesting matchup.
This will be interesting. I think you're going to see. Gabe.
I honestly don't
big
think
in the middle.
Daniel and Gabe like each other very much.
These two?
They do. They're good.
At least they're pretending to be.
It should be very interesting if things go south early.
This is how the game's going to go.
I'm
We
excited.
need like a glass booth so they can't hear us.
This is how the
Can't
game's
talk
going to
too
go.
loud.
Toby and Heath are going to play solid, and Gabe and Daniel are going to come out hitting like pretty hard. And there you go. And it's just going to be a case of whether they can hang in the rally at the beginning. There you go.
Oh, and Daniel's making me eat my words. He said,
Gonna be lots
"Come
of-
at me."
Lots of speed ups from this team.
Yeah.
It should be an interesting matchup.
Normally Daniel plays like 3 feet off the line. If he's on the line like that, that's crazy.
He's been playing some big ball.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Gabe's going to drive everything.
Boring. It just sucks if you miss one.
Also, the Franklin is not really great for driving.
Yeah.
Like,
How do you feel about the Franklin ball?
I'm pretty bad with Franklin. I'll be honest.
I don't love it.
I'm pretty bad with Franklin. You just can't get much spin on
I
it.
feel like the ball doesn't respond as well to the gearbox either. Like,
The ball just doesn't respond too well to anything.
yeah.
It's good for people that play flat though. If you play very flat, it's good.
I don't really say I like the Franklin. It clearly
It is what I
didn't
mean.
work.
APP, yeah. He's
I
staying
just
with
didn't
the
want to
legacy.
play with the Vulcans because that thing can bounce anywhere.
Yeah, the Volt. I don't mind the Volt.
I mean, I liked it when they're in shape.
Yeah, when they're in shape.
See, I don't
For
think
like
Roach.
5 minutes.
I don't think the Rowdy can afford the Vulcan ball quite
I
yet.
think they're on
like
sale.
$5
now.
Yeah.
$5 a
No,
ball.
I think there's like a big sale.
Well, they're trying to remake them, from what I'm hearing.
I think if Toby and Heath can just stay solid, then this is their game to lose.
Oof, man.
A little bit of pop on that paddle, huh?
Well, he used to use that like cheap like paddle last year. He was using like I think a head paddle or
Trying
something,
everything. He had, like,
and now he got
Rolla
like 10 times more
Vision.
pop.
Yeah, that head paddle was like
One time I took him to
45 years
Brook
old.
Cove and gave him like 5 different paddles. Like, I hate all of them.
I think the key with the paddle is just use it and get used to it. Like, too
He uses a
easy.
different paddle every time I see him. You know, now he's got the 14 person.
I mean, he's got a contract with Selk.
Oh my god.
That's
Hopefully
a,
Selkirk isn't watching this stream.
Yeah. Out of the 18 viewers, one of them is the Selk
Hey, at
guy.
least,
Yeah.
at least you use the Selkirk. You're repping it. You got the hat. There was a phase Zach Park is using like a different one there.
I know.
Too.
He's starting to find his game more.
Here we go. And a little pickleball here.
I think it was Minnesota. You and Zach had a pretty good run. Like,
It's alright. Yeah, we
Yeah.
won that main draw. We lost to Connor and Tyler.
oh yeah. That was the one where Tyler ended up going to the
Yeah,
finals.
They were playing really well. Connor's backhand is just insane, dude. When you actually
Yeah.
play it, it's just very. insane.
I believe it. I see it like.
Is it the spin or the power, or like how tight it's the net?
Yeah, very tight to the net. Like he finds the ATP even when it's like the amount of ATPs you hit, like is insane. Even when it doesn't look like it's there, he like finds the corner.
What paddle's Toby using? Is that a
He's
Diadem?
using Jay DeVillier's personal Vulcan.
Oh, I've heard good.
How did that happen?
From Johan Koch's gym. Won the PBA 5-0 and the Macon.
Wait, why didn't you play in Miami? Oh, shoot.
I think I had like in-laws in town. I always have like people visiting.
Are you going to Delray?
No, I think I had like a Jewish event. I'll stop. Yeah, no, I'm not.
What Jewish event?
I'm going to the U.S. Open. I'm playing the Gainesville Moneyball.
Yeah, fair enough. How many events do you plan at the U.S. Open?
2. I'm playing 2 mixed doubles games.
Ooh.
That's all I got in for.
Having one with Karen?
No, so they won letter play that and senior pro. Sometimes they're like, I don't know, like some tournaments they care and some they don't. Which is annoying because we've had a really good run together. I mean, I'm obviously going to keep playing out with her as much as I can.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Can't be doing those cross-court speed-ups.
Keith gets fired up.
I love it. Love it.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little biased for Toby and Heath. Heath's my partner last year in Motion RX. And
Rowdy
Toby's
Pickle.
my boy. It's my personal trainer.
I feel like Heath kind of like showed up last year.
He started really showing up towards the end of the season. He started playing real well.
Yeah, he's solid.
And then I know y'all did a Moneyball here, and he was cooking in that too. Like, ooh, you know, that didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Gabe's just like that.
He's pressing. He's
pressing too much. Time to take your foot off the gas and just.
You can slow Gabe down and make him dink. And
Yeah.
This is the first missed return I've seen.
no, I think one was a blasted return out on the other side. Daniels like hit one like really hard long.
Wow.
8 p.m. and no
It's like
sign-
you said,
no
you
sign
can't
of
miss
RJ.
serves, can't miss returns. There were a lot of missed serves in the match that I covered last season.
Ay, Toby, well done.
Toby is just a defensive
Toby,
wizard.
yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good out there.
He's not
Playing
gonna-
relaxed.
He's not a little soccer nutmeg there.
Daniel knew it instantly too.
It's a beatdown.
I just think they keep trying to drive every third, and they got to find something different.
I'm just telling you.
Different.
I'm just telling you. No, like, Josh is being nice. There's no chemistry with this team over here. Josh,
Huh?
he's saying Gabe and Daniel, dude, they don't like each other. I'm telling you. And you
For
gotta-
your life.
You gotta factor that in the draft.
I thought Josh. I mean, but you know that's what happens though. Like sometimes, like
You gotta figure it
enemies
out. You
turn.
gotta set it aside.
I don't know. Why wouldn't they like? Do they know each other outside of
Well,
it?
here's the deal. Whenever we set up rec games, Gabe will flake with like 30 minutes to go. So now we got 3 people. Like whenever I invite Gabe, he wants you to go all the way out to Knockett. So it's like coming all the way out there, and he's not even gonna be
Oh.
there. Or it's just, you know, you try to text him, he's not responding.
Yeah, I mean, John and Gabe usually they're making a little comeback though.
Maybe if you talk enough smack, it'll like wake him up.
No lefties either on their team.
Can't stand behind that. You gotta have a lefty. Me and Sebastian, double lefty, undefeated last season. I wonder how many teams went undefeated last season. That might just be us.
You guys won in the playoffs too?
Yeah, every single game. And I don't even know if a game got to 20. I mean, we're just too good together. Hopefully, Steve Bass is listening to that. You know, You gotta have some positive things to say too.
Oh. Oh.
Told me like 7 different.
I can see that.
Like,
He does
like decent at everything.
He's like pretty good at like everything.
I could see it like a baseball player for sure.
Who's like literally every sport. Like, I bet you he like lettered in like 3-4 sports in high school.
Yeah, I can. I don't know about that decision.
Good
My
start.
Alright.
Okay.
You guys
Hold you to it.
You guys call me out if I drive too much.
I mean, you're off to your team's off to a good start.
What do you want is like the hand signal too with that drive.
No, like I can't go over 50%.
Okay. I don't think I drove enough, to be honest. I missed one and then it's just lost all confidence. Calling a kitchen call? 13.
Man, Toby just dialed.
I'm telling you.
Has he made an unforced error?
No. Oh my.
Damn. And that's it for game one.
Is that a bag or is that a?
That's like a 6-0.
I'm telling you, he doesn't miss with that hold.
I feel like this is the longest bag of chips I've ever ate. Like I feel like.
Good afternoon, RJ. Glad he could bless us.
All right, we got RJ building team 0. My question is, right? I'm not going to say any names, but last season there was a team that finished on the by far. You know who I'm talking. It gets cut in half. Just the math doesn't math to me. Are you with me on that a little bit?
Well, Gabe did fall.
No, I wasn't talking about Gabe. No, I wasn't talking about Gabe.
Talking about European Street Cafe?
No, that was my team. I was just kidding.
Was that?
No, I'm a little surprised with the Daniel pick. Look, that's just me. Like I was surprised by it. Is that like a project pick? Oh, what's up, boys? Yeah.
Dude, you
Congrats.
Out of your mind, dude.
Oh, we're supposed to do an interview.
We just kept it simple, yeah. I think the whole game we made with three unforced errors. That's the name of the game.
You want to interview them, or you want me to interview them? Got Toby and Heath joining us here. Congrats, 1-0 to start the season. How you guys feeling?
Feeling good on that win. Started off strong. Pretty good team. I think me and Heath just stay solid in that match.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you guys came out with like a defensive approach, right? Didn't try to do too much. Anytime they try to speed it up, you guys were more than ready for it, put it away. What was the game plan going into that match?
Anytime you have two forehands in the middle, you want that drop straight in front of you, let the other side cheat in, go right to the middle. They went across scored off your third shot, good shot. It's very rare they're going to do that, especially with someone the speed as Toby has.
Yeah, I mean, they were going. It looked like they were trying to do a lot of shake and bakes. It didn't even come close. So with that being said, right, have you guys played together before? Have you guys played?
We played some, just like rec games here and there, but
Yeah.
I think we're going to start playing a lot more.
I mean, that looked real clean.
I think I'll give credit to Jared for putting this together. I think Jared mentioned it. He was like,
Yeah.
y'all need to work together. And so we started picking up from there.
Yeah, I mean,
Drilling a little bit here and there.
you guys got an interesting team. Josh, RJ, y'all selves, right? How do you guys feel about your team overall? Like, do you guys think you have a chance to win it all when it comes down to it?
Yeah, man, absolutely. I think if we just play our game and just, stick to the strategy that we have and execute, I think we're one of the better teams themselves. So I think if we, taper away from our strategy and let our mental game slack and not stay in the game mentally, I think that's when we'll kind of slack. But if we stay sharp up here, I think.
Very down to this. Do you do anything different, or were you just like you're ready to play? Like you look just very dialed. Like you never got up, never got down at all.
Yeah,
it looked like.
I'm just hungry, man. I got a boulder on my semifinals last. I want to show off.
And I see a paddle change, right?
It just feels nice in the hands. Quicker, so I feel like when you feel like your hands feel quicker, you have more confidence at the kitchen line. So.
And this next question to Heath, right? Heath, you've been playing some good ball. You've been winning a lot. You got anything coming up? Any tournaments planned? Any game at all?
Actually got 2 with Toby. Moneyball coming up this weekend. And then
Where's
right
that
after
at?
That, down at Pickleball.
Okay, cool.
And then right after that, we couldn't get into the 5-0 for Delray Beach APP, so we were like, screw it, we'll just go pro. So we're gonna
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, man, one game at a time, that's awesome. Yeah. How do you guys, what's your predictions for tonight? What is going to be the final score for the match?
Man, I'm going to say 6-0.
6-0, okay.
The way it's starting, Papa, 6-0.
I like that.
I mean, you guys got a strong team. I think you're also going against a strong team. Obviously, you're always going to be a tough beat, but if you guys can get through this one and go up 2-0, no telling. Last question for you guys, right? What is the one thing you both been working on, right, to take your game to the next level? Is there one thing in particular?
Two-hand backhand. Been working two-hand ding down, and then with the two-hand as well.
Mine's more of a mental game. Just forget about it, move on to the next point. And Rowdy last season helped a lot with that, too.
No, I saw your progression as the season went on. Any Nasty Nelsons planned for tonight?
Yeah, for sure.
Love it, love it. Get Fetty and John. You got any questions for the boys?
No, I just want to compliment you guys. I really
Yeah,
thought
really
you
good.
had a really good game plan and strategy. And I think that's how you win in Rowdy. Just so solid on drops and like Nick Ford. I thought you guys played really well. Keep it up.
It was very impressive.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, good luck to y'all, boys. That was Toby and he. Start. I'm in the league. John is up. See if
players just that way. So there's RJ. He's the captain. His team won the league last season.
Mouse in the Palace.
He's got a tennis background, lefty. Probably the fastest hands in the league would be my guess. Probably between him and Brian. And really aggressive play style, but he's amazing. As aggressive as he is, he's so consistent. Like he's not playing outside of his game. And he's got a really good backhand. So you just got to watch for that. He can crash it.
I noticed about RJ too is that he is always extremely dialed in a good way. Just always ready to on to the next point, ready to kill, ready to speed it up, always ready. Like
intense.
Just
when it's on in the game. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, Toby's a lot like that too. So,
what's the scouting report on Josh?
So Josh, he's got some crazy. I'd say like everything like backhand, like volleys, dinks. He does a lot of no-look shots, like one way and hits it the other. He's got a pretty strong drive. The John's
I remember that.
So, he plays a lot of pro, so he's got experience playing some of the best players in the world. And that definitely serves him well. Sometimes he can get a little hot and cold, get a little down on himself. So he just has to stay positive because he has the shot. It'll be a lot easier for him this season because he doesn't have the pressure of being the guy. He's got RJ. He's got some stronger players around him when you move the league from 8 to 4.
I think even his attitude looks a little different. Like he came up to us during the game one, kept it loose. Like I felt like there was at times where he thought he almost was too cool for school for Rowdy's. Now he's a little more humbled and
he'd run out.
And I bet he plays a lot better too.
One other really fun.
If you use a little more legs on that, that would have got that over there.
Yeah. The funny thing Josh is, if you ever question him on an in or out call, he just absolutely loses his mind.
Noted. Ooh, little ATP. That is good. And hard not to smile.
Nobody knows another day in the park. So, we got John and Teddy, where they actually have won a number of money balls together.
A lot of money balls.
You know, that's probably been the top team.
Ooh, a little head
That's a
action.
headshot.
Still smiling though.
He's got the hat on. Really should be wearing.
So one thing I noticed about John and Fetty is they go back and forth on left, right. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's trendy, right?
Yeah.
What do you think their strongest combination is, based off your personal experiences?
You know, I would probably say that. I'm just used to seeing John on the left. I just feel like he's a left side guy. Like, you know, when I think of a left side guy, I think of someone who's like a little bit taller, a little longer, a little more aggressive.
I don't know.
With the forehand in the kitchen in the middle.
I feel like he could be an absolute pro stud right side player though too. What's that? Oh, how do we fix that?
The last time with the lag, it was like I could predict every play. Like,
Yo, get
I
the
get
mic and tell
excited
them to get off
before
the
it happens.
Wi-Fi. Hey, Frank, make an announcement. Let's go, Johnny. Come on.
So unwell.
All day. All day. It's an easy game.
So it's funny because you were one of the first people with the gearbox, right?
Yeah.
And everyone laughed and made fun of it. And you know, there's a quote out there saying, "First they laugh and then they follow," and that's what ended up happening.
Yeah. What paddle do you use?
The gearbox.
Yeah.
I personally see. Here's the thing: I go to the park and I play with it against good players, and like they go, "Oh, it's the gearbox." Anytime I hit a good shot, I'm like, "Is it really?" Because I felt good. Like I'm pretty sure I could have had my legacy and done the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But then when I make a mistake, it has nothing to do with the gearbox.
Yeah.
But I personally don't take it. I think that's going to be the future of paddles if they continue to legalize that type of like
Yeah,
surface.
Coming out
Yeah.
with that. Mondas is.
I don't even know if it's like the best paddle for me. I mean, I like it, but I think the toughest part is like I tend to feel like I try. Ooh, wow, nice
Yeah,
job.
well, he can reset with. He actually resets well.
I don't think, yeah,
The
'cause
problem
it's
is
like
the
you
sweet
just-
spot's kind of small.
Yeah.
So like you have to really concentrate, and you got to keep your strokes small. You got to drill.
I think that's where the sweet spot. That's
The
what I
other
liked
thing
about the
is, it's
legacy.
like, if you're on with the gearbox, you feel like a guy,
Mhm.
and then if you're off, you just like miss so much. So it's like it might make you a little bit streakier, a little bit like AJ Cole or TJ Young.
Yeah. Oh, just wide.
I think a little too much side spin, kind of tailed out.
A little too much inside out.
It was so there that he was leaving that for
Now
sure.
the gearbox with the inside out is my favorite shot. Like,
You can really shake it. Despite how much power it has, it's pretty good spin.
oh, that's a great reset from Josh right there.
Oh,
Nice.
that's just smoked. Yeah, you leave that up for a gearbox, it's over.
I think the tough thing about playing against John and Fetty, you can almost like argue they're like a pro team.
Oh my god.
I think it caught his hair. They're almost like a
I
pro
think it was
team.
in. It dropped in.
No, it definitely hit his hair.
Oh, okay.
But like they're almost like a pro team because they have so many reps together, which is good and bad. And the fact that they can still play well together, like,
Dude, I think it's good.
oh yeah. I think for the long run.
Is he in the kitchen or is that out?
I'm assuming that it was out wide. See, I really like John's game too when he's like playing kind of conservative. Like he's not doing the wild like.
That's another thing. It's like he's got stronger teammates.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel like he has to be like Ben John. I mean, there's only one Ben John. It's
Yeah.
very hard to play like 80+% of the court when you're playing against 2 other people that are as good as you. And you don't see the ball, and then you're reaching over there, and then they hit it behind you.
You got to find a level to it too. Like if I was to hop on the court right now with John against these 2 guys, like obviously they're gonna. But he also has to give me a chance to like hit the right shot. Because if he overreaches, he's gonna play himself out of his game.
He's gonna start making like errors he normally wouldn't make.
But then once
hit behind him.
See if I feel like RJ the late start. Oh wow, that's a great get. And when Fetty plays confident, he's different. Like
attacking that ball.
Yeah.
Transition like that. You got to reset that. But that shot by there by John, it was such a slow speed up. You speed up from the ankles high and slow. I mean,
he's using his legs well. He's getting really low on some of his shots. Like
one thing I really like about Fetty is I think he has the cleanest backhand roll form. Say between him and Brian, just the way they get tipped down and really brush up on it.
The only issue I have with that shot is I think sometimes he falls in love with it a little too much, and then there's certain shots he should be, and he's looking for that shot. Like that shot, that wasn't gonna, not a bad idea right there, but.
The problem is at this level, so many balls are so low and tight to the net. It's really hard to attack them. You have to be patient and wait for that to happen.
Oh, and that's an example.
That was just obliterated.
That's where you see the gearbox.
For that. I like seeing rockets.
Check the ball.
Paddles are freaking trampoline. Some people hate the sound. I love the sound.
People that hate the sound are just being haters about it. When it comes down to it, there's nothing wrong with making the sound less, especially for the future of the game, backyards, parks.
It's silent. You can hear it. It's just a lower pitch.
It's not exactly, and people will complain about it. I get it. You're not used to it, but at the same time, if there's anything that they should like about it is the sound, because that is the future. If you want to have a pickleball court in your backyard, it doesn't hurt to have less sound.
You know who Steve Biden is?
Yeah, of course.
So have you seen his new paddle he made?
New one or the same one?
He made a new one, like a prototype.
Okay, no.
He's got 2, the Dragon and the Cobra, and I'd say they're about 20% more powerful than the Gearbox.
What? Illegal?
Well, he hasn't sent them in for approval. I don't think they're going to get approved.
Okay.
He won't tell me what kind of core is in that thing, but I mean, I got hit in the mouth with a drive. Like, literally, he comes off his paddle, it doesn't even look like it's that fast, and then it's on you. To me, anything more than the gearbox should be illegal. That should, USAP or whatever, they should say that's the limit. Test the exit velocity of that. Anything more than it is just too much.
Yeah, I feel like it's a slippery slope. At what level do you... But at the same time...
Then we're not even really, playing the game.
But that's just like anything, right? To grow something, especially at the level it's at, you got to continue to foster change some way, somehow.
The tennis rackets...
And it's all about the money.
They don't really change that much year to
year. Yeah, but tennis is established, right? In reality, it's like, how do...
soften the ball if they're going to allow these paddles to get hotter.
How does pickleball continue to make money, right? They make money off these paddles. So if they start banning, the better paddles, why would anyone buy newer paddles?
I'm not saying
yeah.
Ban them, I'm just saying don't allow them to get approved.
Well,
you can't approve a paddle and then decide to ban it and just they've already sold so many.
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
But I'm just saying someone submits something that's hot, like you hit it 80 miles an hour and be like, no, this is not approved. So.
Interesting point on the ball, though.
I think you make the ball softer. That's definitely a solution. I'm hearing a lot of paddles. They have a polisher, so they smooth it down. They submit that for approval, and then they can keep their all their other paddles gritty as they want.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these paddles are getting banned in these PPA or other pro tournaments for the grit, but. For most people, they're not getting their paddle submitted for testing, even in 5.0 or whatever. There's none of that.
Rumor has it Fetty has a gearbox is a little extra hot.
I'm going to decline to comment on that one. Leave it there.
This should be an interesting one. So that was a big win, right? That was a must-win for John and Fetty, right?
Yeah.
You would expect them, honestly. I feel like they should
see them
win.
play Brian and Zach. That's going to be fireworks.
So this is where games are going to be won, right? Like these type of matchups, and I think all of these are going to be 50-50.
We'll see if
Let's see how Gabe responds on the left side, though. Maybe
on the
right side, yeah. Oh, Fetty's pretty dialed. See right there.
Toby is locked in.
You saw that last play?
RJ always plays well.
Watch, he goes to cut into the middle, and like they end up fighting over the middle.
Yeah, Toby's got to let RJ.
No, the other way around. They end up both like going for the same ball and trying to get it thrown off.
Oh, come on.
So
I don't think RJ is a big fan of the gearbox.
Well, I was about to say. So one thing about, and here's the thing is like,
You
just
got
like
a
people.
halo, dude.
The thing,
It's
well,
soft as butter.
funny thing about that is like what. So I know it's. He uses it to the tier, but. Do you think he could like up his game if he were to like get into a new paddle?
I think he could. I mean, the thing is, he's got himself.
What's the difference between that and a power air? I know the difference, but like, what's like the main? Like, I feel like a lot of people that like soft paddles like to use like the power air.
So the Halo is like kind of like a Gen 1 carbon fiber, pretty soft. It's got some, got decent spin to it. But I just think it's tough to stay in these firefights with even thermo paddles because ours having to swing so big to generate the power that like you and I can just go like that with the gearbox. So
that's what I love about the gearbox.
If you're in a boxing match, someone has to take a full swing, and you can just go like that, like a jab, and have the same power.
Do you think part of it though comes from that tennis background of liking to have the full swing without like sending the ball?
Being able to swing out.
Yeah.
So, I actually talked to Chris Hayworth, who beat Ben Johns and used his gearbox. He actually just switched.
He just switched. Who did he switch to?
Babylon.
Oh yeah, first ever Babylon.
I think it's just a money grab.
Yeah, I mean, it is 100% is.
The paddle shape looks terrible, but I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I want everyone to do well. But so he told me that, believe it or not, most of these singles guys actually like a little bit of a softer paddle because, like he said, it allows them to swing out a little more.
Without just blasting the ball.
Singles isn't about the power; it's about keeping the ball tight to the net.
Oh,
really getting these passing shots to dip and the precision on the sideline.
I don't know. When I'm running well, I feel like I'm definitely like my singles game has been playing well. I struggle against people though that hit the ball very hard, like on their serves and returns. That's where I struggle. But
I actually like the gearbox a lot for singles.
Yeah.
But my thing is, it's not as like I don't think it's as big an advantage as it is in doubles, where like when you get in these firefights and you can just go like that.
No, 100%.
Somebody. So like Chris Olsen did a video where he had that's crazy that stayed in. And he did a video of him doing a backhand flick with like a double black diamond, like the 6-0 in his gearbox, and it was like 33% faster getting to his opponent between when he flicked it in the kitchen to them on the other side.
Ooh, and a big
Ernie
right there.
Maybe the delay plays into our favor here.
Oh, definitely gonna replay it. It's like probably like 20 seconds. So do you think he's taking too much ground when doing that? Is that it?
Only two people I've ever seen hit bird ATPs is RJ and Fetty. I mean, that's like insane. Come all the way in the partner side.
The only thing that worries me about doing, I guess when you're feeling it,
He likes to cover the whole.
I played with. So I actually, when I played with European Street Cafe, I actually played the best game of my life at the end. Like it was me and him versus Fetty and Fetchy, and we won like 21-18.
That's pretty close. Oh shit! Frank just overruled it. That was such a slow. Oh.
I had to guess out, but
It's hard.
it's hard.
To
It's
see.
a bad
you
angle.
Can't see. You can't see on that.
I gotta get to the normal angle.
I think it caught when I saw it.
I think like the way the ball compresses,
When
I would
in
say
doubt,
out,
it's
but the angle's not going to show you anything. The angles doesn't show you. It's on the GoPro one.
I think.
Yeah, there's only one view though.
I think it was in Frank.
Is there a 10-second back button?
Sometimes you can like double click like the left side of the screen. God, this is gonna be so hard to do. I should just replay the point. It was kind of a neutral ball.
No, I saw it in, man. I saw it. You can
So
see
you're the ref. You overruled.
I saw it in.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to tell on this video.
Give me another. Give me a slow mo. Give me a slow mo. Give me a slow mo. Give me slow mo.
It's hard to overrule it.
I can't see. I can't.
So if you
can't
called
tell.
out, if you called in, I would say in. Yeah, I would say within. Yeah.
Yeah. You were standing right there. I mean, it was such a slow ball.
Chad, what do you think? In or out?
Who's booing? John's booing. Bye, you smudge. Betty made a call just like that in our money ball. We were up like 13-3.
Damn, y'all came back and won that, right?
Oh no, we were up the whole game.
No, but you guys came back. Didn't you guys get pickled game one? Or like lost 15-1?
Yeah,
I was looking at it.
We won the tournament.
No, you won the tournament, didn't you?
It was a glitch. We actually won 15-2, but it made it look like we lost.
Who was it?
15-2.
Who was it?
It was like Grant and Jack Johnson.
Yeah, I'm like, what
People
the?
were texting me. They're like, dude, are you okay?
I was like, y'all lost. I was like, oh my god, you guys are getting rocked.
It was just
Who'd you play with?
Brian.
Yeah.
Dude, we just.
So I was like, damn, y'all got rocked. And then you guys ended up winning. I'm like, what the?
The only game we lost to was Dennis and Gabe. Dennis was just so good.
Oh, Dennis was in there?
But a bunch of teams had a loss, so we had the most points combined. But that's probably my best ever tournament. I mean, we beat Zach and Jorge, and we beat RJ and Fed.
I would say
It was out. Oh my god, it was out. They got the challenge. Yeah, it's out. I didn't see it.
It looked out from that angle.
So you have to slow it down. Oh my god. Yeah.
How do we go to the other screen?
What are you trying to do? Oh, I think it's this button to get away from the kitchen can.
There we go. I like this one better too. Yeah, this They should have started this match on time. These are longer points for sure.
That's what I like to call the not there papa.
9-8. I was about to say, I think Fetty plays his best when he actually gets to move around, kind of like poach a little bit more.
Oh, for sure.
But sometimes I have noticed he'll try to do a little too much. Yo, Gabe. Yeah, that's what I saw. I played the game of my life
For him
with
to be
Ian.
on the right and not move.
I was
a perfect player for you.
I played perfect. I didn't look. I gave him.
You're like, I'll get out of your way.
Next game, I played with Gabe, and I'm like, the ball. It was kind of like that every time though, and it was like, all right, like, what am I supposed to? I was like, shit. You want me to step off? Like, I don't have a problem with it. I was just like, but you're getting beat backside. It's not a good decision.
Down the line.
Yeah, I was like, all right, well, you're not. So then when it would finally hit, then I'm like, oh, he would yell out. I'm like, oh shit, I can't tell.
And then you're like, which ball am I supposed to leave or not?
It was just certain ones. I was like, all right, like, I'm all for it. I'm all
intensity
for
in
it.
this match.
Yeah, this is a good one right here.
This is sick.
Chat, who you got? Oh, viewership's back up. Went from 13 to 23. For anyone who's tuning in right now, we have a 1-1 in games. First match, it was who was it? Shit. Oh, it was Heath and Toby. They were able to get a convincing win over Daniel and Gabe in game 2. John and Fetty were able to take down RJ and Josh. In game 3, it's 11-9 lead to Toby and RJ. The thirds have been good all day, though. Not too many missed thirds all day.
These guys are really good.
Oh,
almost had the catch.
Hey.
That would have been
And
sick.
they should have had it. Should have had it. He had fingertips on it.
10,
11.
Really good drop.
Hey, we got our
ATP!
first ATP. Is that the first ATP of the day?
I think so. Wow. Stuff like that can really be a momentum shift.
Game changer. Because then it makes you second guess your next dink. And oh! I thought that was in. I didn't see it. We're still on that shit.
What's amazing about RJ is, even though he's not the tallest guy, it's so hard to find his feet on thirds. Like, his ability to lean in is like incredible.
Oh my god, look at those
those
hands.
His hand speed is crazy. There's that two-handed backhand
point.
Toby's working on. But yeah, dropping to RJ is just a mistake.
What do you say?
I said dropping to RJ is just a mistake. It's like almost impossible to get it down. You can't get in.
You know what Roche just said?
Crushed that. Oh, it's still in.
Oh my god. Oh, oh, what an insane point. We got an insane game going on. Fetty might need like a timeout. Like, he looks kind of gassed.
Oh my god.
And RJ with the football.
That's brutal. 12-13. I felt like our momentum really got stifled by the football.
People in the chat was saying one of your football calls were bad.
That I wasn't in.
Yeah, it was like you didn't go in. It was like the last one.
Just has it in.
Probably.
Down by like 10 points.
No doubt. He just like dialed
They didn't
in.
get called for one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's like an NFL game where there's like 100 yards of penalties versus 10.
It's more like it's like the good old like holding call, like because it's
a
hard.
guy
to say.
who's not in the league that has no.
Yeah, that's tough.
Inch, you know.
John does take pride in it, though.
Oh, God.
Aye. Time we got. We're making good time. I think game time, match time should start at 6 and be done by like, the next team should be ready to go by 7:20.
Get out of that.
And good ATP defense. Oh, nice little pickup. 16-13.
Very nice. Very nice, Gabe.
Well done by Gabe with the ATP right there. Really getting hot in the match.
He went for the bag.
I don't know. Didn't seem that close.
It was too low.
Wasn't a
Too
bad
low.
idea, but the execution was absolutely
He didn't
poor.
sit up enough for it.
And he almost like he thought about it.
Yeah. See, that's that backhand roll. It's nice. Really impressive for Toby to be able to play both sides. It's really hard to do. Just got to slide a little bit more. He got kind of jammed up in the body.
It was a little flat, that two-handed.
Just one or half a step.
A little more turn of the hips,
with
too.
A one-hand backhand counter, it's stronger at your chest, but it's like when someone attacks you on the wing, it's harder. You don't have as much strength on the.
Ooh, I think
it's out of your frame. But the two-hand is actually the opposite. You kind of get jammed up here, but you're actually stronger outside. So perfect world, you counter here and then here, depending on where the ball
Right
is.
there,
But it's
he,
so fast.
if anything, it's a block, if anything.
Yeah. But you see, you're playing someone and you see him holding two, you want to go more body. You see someone with the one, you either go chicken wing or you take him to the wing. If you take someone out extended like this, you can't get much on it.
I don't know about you, Chad. I'm taking notes, so if you're trying to get to the next level right here, take some notes.
Free Cohen Academy tips for you.
Oh, nice little ATP. Oh. Fetty's on every ball, though. There's no clean winner against him right now. It's a big point right here. How do you feel about the new rule changes with the score?
I kind of liked it how it was, to be honest.
I liked how it was, or you fall like, at least I don't know if they're still doing that but I know the last couple MLP tournaments, they did it where you freeze on every game point only.
Yeah, I think that's
So then, like, if you go up 2018, you still get some sort of advantage, right? Like,
I just like the side out at the end of the game at 2018. I think that's a good compromise.
I think the issue is that, let's say it's 2019, right? 1919. You go up 2019, you're frozen. You missed the point. Now it's 2020, and the other team now has the advantage because they're frozen. So that's why it's broken. And I'm trying to explain that to Roche. Because you could argue that, like, the 1920 is actually not even a bad number to be at.
The biggest point in the game in the old way is at 2018, right?
Well, 1918.
Or, so there's a 1918.
So when you would be like 1918, you're like, oh shit, like this is such a big point to get because you freeze them at 18, which I actually enjoyed that. I did like that. It's such like wait, when it be like 1818, you're like, oh shit, we can't lose this one right here. Chad, who do you got winning this one? I'm going to go with a little comeback. RJ and Toby take it, and they're going to win 22-20. What are you thinking, Jared?
I'm going to go with, my boys are, Toby's my boy. I got to go with Toby.
All right.
RJ's very clutch as well. With this type of stuff, it kind of comes down to the mental game. I just think those guys, they come up big in these moments.
Here's the thing. Even though they fall down 2018 right here, one stop. All you need is one stop, and you're right back into it.
Big point.
Now, if this was the opposite, if this was the old scoring, it's a pretty big advantage for Team John.
He jumped for the same point.
I think
oh my God.
he barely missed that too.
Eddie. Oh my goodness. What an athletic move.
Wow. That was
insane.
That was a match.
That's
It was a long
that's
game.
Such a great jump. Look at the jump on this ball. That was sick.
I didn't even look at that.
That might be the shot of the day.
Yeah, it looks clean. Looks pretty clean.
Yeah, way clean. Not even close. It's a really
nice
good read on the
win
ball.
for
guys are crashing in like that. It's you can catch them on their backside. It's so open, but it's tough in the moment like that.
What's up, brother?
Jared, you're drowning our sorrows. We getting our ass kicked.
I'm trying to talk about other stuff.
Okay,
not
good.
think about it.
Before we hopped on the mic, let's keep the last game on minimum.
And he was like, I did talk. I'm like, I know you talked about it. It's okay. It's his job to talk about it when the game was going. But I was like,
kept it on
we're
minimum.
On the mic now. Let's not talk about
Man, we got our ass kicked. It hurts,
it was bad.
We got to get our butts in gear.
I know.
Sebastian's waiting at home for that call.
This is like therapy for me to get on the mic. Kind of.
It honestly takes some respect to you. Some balls like to hop on the mic, right? Like I know after I took the L in the championship, I was like, damn, I really don't feel like going on the mic. But
yeah,
I was content. I played well in the championship for game 3.
Really proud of Heath. I mean, he's really stepped up his game. His confidence is up.
It's tough though to sit. He's been sitting though for
Yeah.
It's been probably this match is. Yeah. It was supposed to start at 7:30.
Too many drives? No, it was pretty okay.
Yeah,
you played solid.
Fine.
It's fine, right?
You're fine.
Just keep it as is.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay more attention in this game.
Pay more attention?
Pay more attention. Yeah. Yeah. I'm dialing in. So what's the game total?
It's only 2-1.
Okay.
This clock is correct. 8:44. I feel like your match was over already.
Yeah,
it just went long. Sorry, but
Holy cow. You gotta get Rowdy to clip my nasty Nelson. That's my best ever nasty. That was clean.
Good pickup right there. Nice.
Daniel prides himself as the fastest man in pickleball.
Is he?
That's what he claims to be. I'm telling you. Pretty quick. You actually
It's quick
used to play some pro tennis.
Okay.
He's the definition of what you said, a little bit of a hard-headed tennis guy.
Yeah, no, I
100%.
100%. Last time I played with him, he said he quit pickleball. So.
I'm I'm telling him to do something, and he's not doing it. He's like, nah, I should do it my way. I'm like, this is how Ben Jones does it. And he's like, who cares?
Yeah.
At that point, it's just I don't know what to tell you. You don't want to
Oh my God. Ooh, Heath hit John the way out.
Fuck up, baby. I love it.
You gotta love it. Heath coming out swinging right now.
Yeah, if someone's saying who cares how Ben Jones does it, and then just kind of not much else I can say. You might not like how I hit something.
Yeah.
You know, how Ben hit something, it's who else am I gonna give as an example?
3-2.
That's a big finish by Daniel. That might be the biggest team in combined height.
Yeah, they're definitely the biggest team.
On those counters, if you get the angle down on your paddle, get down the top of the ball, it's not even necessarily about hitting it hard, it's about getting it down at people's feet. You hit a ball 20 miles an hour, but it's at someone's shoes, I mean, it's almost impossible to do something with. If anything, the off speed, let's slow it, it messes up people's timing.
How do you feel about Josh's slice return? I feel like slices are not the greatest way to return the ball. It's just too easy for topspin.
When it's under 5-0, it's actually really good. And it's also nasty to do it mixed. A lot of the girls hate the slice return.
Right.
Just a little pro tip for you. But, you go against someone like Zach Parks.
Oi!
Is that in?
It looked in.
Oh my god! The slider! Oh my god. That's one of my favorite shots to do.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
It's like a ping pong serve.
You know, I think ever since he switched to that paddle, he's hitting the ball just better. Like, he was using that shitty ass head paddle last year. Like,
Yeah, for the slice return, you got someone like Zach Parks
Nice.
or Michael Mendez, like people with good top spin generation.
Yeah.
Ooh. It magnifies the spin.
what a point we got going right here. And a big yell.
He's slamming the towel. Fired up, Gabe.
7-5.
That was close though.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But when he does that, is that...
Oh my.
See, I'm
JD is showing
gonna
off
be
a
honest.
little bit
I'm gonna be
now.
honest. He did that in the championship game. He did something fancy, and then it all went downhill. Like,
Can't do shit like that. Maybe if you're up like 20 to 5.
yeah,
You know,
you better win.
6-7. That's. You know, he's a showman. He's like me a little bit. Like, you know,
Oh yeah.
I want to give the crowd, you know, some entertainment, but.
But I feel like the forced tweener,
force it. I
the
try not
forced
to force
tweener,
it.
like where you lift up the leg and
No,
you're
it
peeing on the
wasn't-
floor. It's just like,
Well, the lob goes over your head or whatever, or you get caught in transition.
I'm telling you that. Well, I'm a righty, but when I'm playing the right side, and someone dinks me out wide, and it looks like I could possibly go ATP. Instead, I go tweener cross court dink. That's my shot. And honestly, I hit it. I'm hitting it at 50%. So I lay up on it. Sometimes it gets punched, but I hit it consistently. And at least I've been trying to lay off it to try to just turn it into a normal looking dink. But
Take a shot I've been trying to workshop. It's like either like a winner or you give up an ATP. There's like no in between. But I get a wide dink.
Oh.
It's like a little dead. Remember, right side for me is like left.
Yeah.
For you. I hit like an aggressive backhand roll.
Oh, it's my favorite.
And if they're cheating inside, it's like they can't even get to it.
It's my go-to.
Anna Lee does it. Florencia does it.
It works well when I'm playing against players under the 5-0
Like certain
level.
level, yeah.
It's a winner. When I play 5-0 players, it might work if I catch them napping, and then after that it becomes an ATP every time.
Right. You can't.
But it's still good especially when they're playing aggressive.
See that ball, you gotta get some top spin and get it down on it.
And that's my point. Like, I love John's game. I think he might be the overall best player. I just think sometimes he's better when he's being chill and like the right side John. And he's just like,
you kind of right.
because he's very
Sometimes
defensive.
Guys who are trying to do a little too much, you put them on the right side, get them to chill out a little bit. Like I'll tell you, Heath's a good example of that. Sometimes he gets a little too overactive. Put him on the right, just keeps him a little more contained.
So a lot of talking between Heath and John. Is it personal at all, or is it all?
Heath always likes to trash
Yeah.
talk. So does John. I mean, these guys like each other off
Yeah.
the court. This isn't like the beef I was talking about earlier. Trust me, they like each other. They like to talk smack. It's the Rowdy League. Oh, nobody's home.
Yeah, you gotta clean that up.
12-9.
And it's tough to get out of it when you leave a third high in Rowdy because,
No win, yeah. It's
I
just
actually saw this or listened to this on James Ignatowicz's podcast. He said sometimes when you're way out of position, you just throw up like a super lob, like a 20, 30 foot moon ball, and like a lot of guys don't have great overheads and they'll just let it bounce or hit a soft overhead. But you can't bail yourself out like that. It's the ceiling's so low.
No, exactly.
And the ball comes so hard, and it's indoors. You leave one up, it's like it's so hard to get back into the room.
It's not the widest court. There's not like a lot of room.
Yeah.
It's a good call. Looked out. Some miracle resets. See if he can get out of
That's
this.
probably the most impressive part of
Oh! I think.
when you attack that and you leave that middle open.
Yeah, I mean, you could say he should have covered, but it was a good idea, but they were ready
He
for
probably
it.
didn't
Like,
know he was going to speed that up.
I think hitting an aggressive, like, that would have been a bad time to go for that aggressive, like, far.
It's very hard to speed up cross court against guys who are 5'5".
Yeah.
It's hard to get down on a ball. But like a ball you're hitting up on or neutral, you can't really do cross court speed ups nowadays. Probably any days.
Yeah. (15-12) lead to team John.
Snatch my chain. You ever watch NFL?
Yeah.
You know Michael Crabtree?
Yeah.
I think it's him.
It was him and
Yeah. I'm not that happy.
Kirk Cousins is a huge upgrade. But is he a winner now?
Would you rather have Kirk Cousins for $180 million or Russell Wilson for like $5 million? If he's bad.
Honestly, fair assessment. I think.
I'd say you get
I'd
Russell
rather have
and
Justin Fields.
for a combined 10
Yeah.
mil. It's like a risk-free.
I mean, hey, it's better than nobody.
I like that. That's good.
Who was it? Crabtree
They
and
got deals for nothing.
yeah, who was?
Let the Broncos pay for.
Oh, it was Crabtree and the guy for Hall.
I was gonna say it was Crabtree
and Hall.
and Aqib Talib.
Oh, Aqib Talib. Yeah, Broncos. And he yanked it.
Easily pulled it off.
He yanked that thing.
I do the slice return. So the thing is, if you do it, you just have to.
You gotta be
you
good.
have to
You gotta be
run it
consistent.
fast, you better bend your knees because it's gonna.
Just slow down the ball
crazy.
too. Yeah.
But I'll tell you, like some guys aren't good at dealing with it, and they dump it in the net.
Ooh, Josh with a highlight right there. Clip it for the reel.
14-15. Gotta play big in these moments.
You think there's a little like?
Gotta make those drops.
You think with Josh and Daniel being on like the worst team last year, do you think
I think
they're kind of
it's
going?
personal.
I think it's a
he
little
wants
part.
to beat him. I think Josh wants to just pound him in return. Wow!
That was loud.
I don't know if you could see that on YouTube, but that was like 70 miles an hour.
No,
that was smoke. I like to see the power. Keith has one of the biggest overheads.
Yeah. Josh is starting to feel the movement.
Oh my God! Off balance.
Josh is starting to feel his movements.
I'm telling you, everything backhand for him is so good. So hard
That
to
was
speed
clean.
up on his back.
This is the most fun I've ever seen Josh had.
Yeah, I'm really happy for him. Can't be missing his returns. That's some 3-5 crap.
17-16.
Usually when
Not
one
this time,
and
not this time.
thing about missed returns is they tend to be very contagious.
Ooh.
You little mutt.
Ooh. Stevie went into the paddle rack last time, too. That does not feel good.
17-17.
Not about that. The hands on the side.
Nice. That is well done.
Oh.
I don't even know what Heath just said, but
I don't know, but I love it.
Heath about to go 2-0.
That's for Dave, baby. Watch for a drop shot.
Fetty said hit to him. He said every ball there.
Every ball to who? Heath?
18.
that ain't gonna do it.
You leave a third up high and Rowdy, it's so
One
hard
sitting
to
in the
grab.
middle when the guy's already at the net, like.
That's the thing too. You can hit thirds to the guy coming in. I think that's a really good strategy.
I think that's like the go-to. Like
Yeah.
when I'm playing with I'm like I assume they're about to, especially when I hit a good serve and I'm like, oh, he's definitely. And then they go right at the guy. I'm like, what are you doing, brother?
I also think when in doubt, assuming you got forehands in the middle, like you said, you probably want to leave the forehand. Because if it's forehand backhand, you're probably going to give it to the left side guy. I like the drop cross court better.
Yeah, that's my go-to.
I just have a little more room, and I like that trajectory.
All right, we got a nice little lead change right here. 2019 game point right here. Opportunity to tie. I think they got to end it right here. And ball is called out.
Oh my God!
Ball is called out.
Turn on game. Let's see it. How far back are we on this?
It should be the next point.
I mean, I would challenge. What do you have to lose?
I don't know if they have a challenge.
Oh, that's so brutal.
I think people are starting to learn too. The challenge is very
Tell us in the chat.
Aye, John. John's in the way. Who made that call? I'm not gonna be honest. It felt a little off. Oh, no paddle tap. What? Look at this. You saw that?
Yeah.
I guess it did get personal.
That's tough. You can't even be close to seeing it.
I mean, it felt out.
Completely blocking.
Yeah, it felt. To be honest, it did feel out though. Like from this, from like my angle, I didn't have the best. Yeah, that's not your call to make, bro. Yeah.
You're doing good. What's up, Brian? You feel like $1 million?
Yeah.
You ever felt this good?
Kicking our ass. You always like kicking our ass. I think it was out. I saw it out. But I can't overrule.
Yeah.
You were behind it?
I really couldn't see it. John's completely blocking it. It's like a total eclipse.
Oh.
I wish there was a damn fucking just go back.
You see it on a replay. You're not going to see it. Maybe in the bathroom?
Looks like we got some drugs. What we got in there? Damn, bro. Ain't no hand sanitizer. Ain't nothing in the bathroom?
Let me grab a drink.
Damn, I'm fucking starving, bro. This game's taking way longer than y'all's game. And then they didn't start at fucking 7:30, like. All right, 2-2 game. All right, we got Fetty trying to avenge his BFF right now. We got Scott in the chat saying out. What up, Scott? So RJ 0-2 on the day, but a big one right here to go take the lead.
1-1.
Right there, Team Luna.
No, that's not
Team
mine.
Luna, absolute trash.
Whoa, that's your team. But in reality, like,
it was bad. It was bad. It was a Chris Olsen 3-5 at best.
damn. I mean, I actually played against Brad Ashley in the last yards tournament. Not the. Barstool one. I was up. They were the number 1 seed going into the playoffs. Him and some other guy from Fernandina. And I was playing with, honestly, Greg Dorsey, who honestly I had a great time with him.
Greg.
Yeah, I had a great time with. Yeah. So I was playing with him. I didn't even know who those guys were.
Guy.
We were the 8 seed. They're the 1 seed in the playoffs. Honestly, I was kind of tired. I was honestly it was very hot that day. And we were up 10-4, game to 11, elimination. They were undefeated. And honestly, I didn't choke. I didn't panic. I was actually trying to be too cool about it. Like, whatever, 10-4. Next thing you know, I missed like two returns, but I was still super relaxed. But I still think I should have turned it up a notch.
Oh.
And we ended up losing that 12-10. And I was like, damn.
He looked like he just went for the full bag on that drive.
I don't think he did. I think he just a little set.
I think he's got some
I
blood
think
in
he's
his
over it.
eyes.
I do think he is thinking about the return a little. He looked like he's laying up.
That was a little blender, but he recovered.
I'm going to take the over on a forced out call by Team White over here. That he's starting to really learn how to use that paddle. Like,
God.
Betty's playing some of the best ball I've seen him play.
Yeah, he loves that gear bounce.
Is it really 9 ounces, this thing?
What?
I saw him post like it was like 9.5 ounces.
He's 9.7.
How? Is that good?
He's got lat around the whole thing.
I haven't put anything on it.
I mean, I try to put more. I mean, I got mine at like 8.6.
I have bad tennis elbow though, so why would I feel?
You can't.
But at the same,
He's probably a 12-ounce tennis racket.
but that's because I'm playing like 6-7 days a week though usually.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's bullshit. But
Drills, which is like the most amazing thing about him. He just got drafted by Zach Parks and the Jacksonville Suns for
yeah, I saw that.
All Pro.
Is John not playing in that?
He is not.
I think he didn't want to play that.
I'm sure he would have been picked. He didn't. He wasn't in. He didn't enter himself in the draft. I think he had to go to this combine, maybe Lakeland.
So I did notice one team, right? The Gainesville team, which I actually known Jahan for a long time because one of my like best friends, like in Jacksonville, he's now like practically married and doesn't hang out anymore. But he was like my best friend like for like 5-6 years. That's his cousin. Like so, like Jahan would come to visit and shit. We would play like basketball and stuff.
Yeah.
Jahan's a really good soccer player. But like, I don't think they're at the level of the other players in that league.
I mean, I can't really say too much.
Yeah. I don't think. Hey, Jahan, if you're watching, prove me wrong. Come to Jacksonville and come play.
Oh my, yeah. I mean, so
I just saw them in the tournament.
Jahan and TC.
They played in the tournament.
I played against them in Punta Gorda with Ahmed, and you know, we both just had an off day and we lost like 15-8. But then me and Brian beat them like 15-3.
Yeah. No, they didn't do well in treaty.
So, and then I beat TC again in Bradenton with Toby. So, I mean,
It's like compared to everybody else in that.
I think they're 5-0s, but I'll leave it at that. I don't know exactly how they pick the captains, but you know, it's not my.
I mean, I think the Gainesville group, that Swamp Club, is pretty big. So.
I would have liked to have seen Django in there.
Yeah, why does he not play?
Brian, RJ.
Just like other tournaments and stuff.
Yeah. I would say I was in the league, but I don't know after tonight. I might need to go back to teaching more.
And it's no disrespect to Brad and the other guy, but I don't think they're at this level.
No, they're
not.
I
don't think they're bad players, but
like
I don't think they're like
Yeah. One of the captains, you know BK?
Yeah.
So
I know you played him with him, and yeah.
Fruco, that was pretty sick. Yeah, it's just so great when you get a good partner and you can just like trust them to like.
How do you know
especially if you're
you
off a
just know
little bit.
BK?
You know, it's funny. My first ever tournament when I moved to Jacksonville, I played against him in the semifinals and then in the finals.
Oh my God.
Wow. RJ with a big finish. So I played him in the finals, and both of our partners were kind of weak. I'm not going to name names. I mean, after this night, half the people in Jacksonville are not going to like me.
Who is it?
But, no, I'm definitely not.
Oh, no one's clipping it.
So I'll tell you off there.
Write it down. I'm just curious. I have a feeling I'm going to guess it. Oh, yeah,
Anyway,
barely. I don't know that well.
Anyway, no, really nice guy. But anyway, we weren't seeing a single ball. Me and BK, his partner, whatever. Not their bad, but just anytime we got a ball, we were just crushing it.
Was this at the yards?
This is at Pickleball.
Oh, okay.
So we won like 14-12 in the third set. Like me and my guy, just call him, John Smith, and he hit me up on Instagram. He's like, dude, you want to team up? So then we played a tournament and won it. He's a really nice guy. He's a big content creator.
Yeah, no,
I'm trying to get into.
I follow all like these content guys.
Yeah.
Who
do you like?
I wouldn't say like I have like a favorite. There's no like person that I like just sit there and I'll watch their YouTube or nothing, but I just kind of watch like whatever comes up on the screen. But yeah, BK has some interesting. I see a lot of stuff out of like obviously that place in Orlando.
Yeah.
I know they just got a new place.
Oh my
God,
Bird
RJ.
alert!
Oh man.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, but they're still winning though.
Yeah, I just love a good bird.
Yeah.
Oh, Melanie's quick, especially for a big man. It's amazing, like athleticism in like 5.0 plus pickleball. See that type of ball right there, rather than hitting it like this, you just get that tip down, jump a little bit on it, get a little bit of shape on it.
Ow.
A lot of people make the mistake of hitting stuff like this, like straight down, but if you want to do that and the ball's not that high, you got to squat down hard. But I actually like to kind of come across the ball like that, because then you can make that adjustment getting under it with tip down.
I play my best ball when I find myself like squatting as low as I can get at certain times.
Bending your knees is huge.
Like I'm like, that's
for
like.
sure.
So when I'm like, okay, one of those days, I'm like, I feel like a different animal. Like there's no ball that scares me. Like I'm more alert. The ball goes out, like it's out. I'm quicker to get out the way.
Yeah.
Said BK has some good videos on YouTube.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, his stuff.
He actually has the nastiest slice.
His videos look. I've seen him play. I saw him playing the Moneyball too with Karen.
Yeah. Karen is such a legend.
Yeah.
She just got, I think, silver in the APT. Oh.
Hey.
That's a rip.
11.
This even it out to 2 all?
No, this would make it 3. This would make it 3-2.
They need this game. Man, she just smoked.
And then you got.
A little wild.
Then you got the famous John and Gabe next.
Oh my god.
I've never seen them play together. And if Heath gets this, he goes 3-0 on the night. RJ's 0-2 so far.
Heath goes 3-0?
Yeah, if he wins this.
Dude,
RJ's 0-2. I think last year he started off, he didn't have a loss for long.
I don't know if he lost more than 4 games all year.
17-13.
I'm not going to count the games that I beat on that last game of the season. They had reserves in.
Yeah.
He had 2 reserves in. That's a shell of a team. I like that inside-out dinky. I think it's good sometimes to run around that backhand dink. You can do a little more with the forehand. It's easier to pull the trigger, too.
18-13.
Yeah, he likes that. And then if he goes too wide on him, he goes for that ATP.
Ooh, I thought there was an
Oh, no!
Oh, onions!
Is that what they say?
It's like March Madness.
Aye.
It's the 3 at the end.
Aye.
Is the game?
God, what? He almost like
I'll
sometimes
show you an onions compilation.
I
You're gonna
think
love it.
I think sometimes people tend to lay up on that so they don't kill the person.
That's the thing. Daniel's just too nice to the
Well, you could tell like RJ kind of like didn't do much to get out of the way, like,
RJ's a
and he almost like,
savage.
and I find myself doing that in like
Sometimes you just have to have that killer instinct. Betty has a killer instinct.
Shit, I forgot to put my bets in tonight.
What games we got? You got?
I was gonna do like NBA.
Oh, okay.
I usually put something in nightly.
Okay. What if we got betting events? That would be insane.
Well, that's what Roche keeps saying. So if you wanted me to be the book, I would have to make huge variances. So like, if one team like pays out 2-1, the other team has to be like 1-5.
I bet against Jorge in all our matches. So we did. We did $10 a game. But after I was down 2-0 and Troy pulled his hamstring, I asked for mercy and to take the last game off the board. So he offered me 25 or the bet's still on. So I just took the 25.
Ah, good, smart.
I knew that.
I used to do that in my
I don't
early
even know if
days.
he's healthy. We have a chance. But like that hamstring, there's just no way. I tried to play big in it, but he just got away so fast.
They're too good. Like you're not gonna.
It's really hard to get into it. These guys are so good.
60-20.
I'll have to watch the tape back, see what I did wrong. You got any advice for me?
Honestly, I was talking with people, and when it came down to it, it was like, it didn't really matter. They out-teamed you guys, and then when you guys tried to speed it up, they were ready. Like, and their hands were just better than like, besides like Frank, like, and then it's like you start compensating for some of your teammates too.
Oh my!
RJ's a fucking magnet.
It's a brutal body bag. Daniel had to have a makeup shot right there. From his backhand flush to the net. No onions on that one.
Oh my God, bro.
Back to back like Drake. Oh my God.
I said the ball's a
I've never seen
magnet.
RJ take so many balls in the chest.
Whether it's off the net. Oh no.
Missed the serve. Oh my. Betty choke master. He's choking.
Yeah, you gotta forget about it.
Cost him?
You gotta move on to the next one. Oh, that barely went over too. Yeah.
Want to lean in. See, when someone like as long as Daniel gets his feet on the line and keeps in, that's a game changer. That's why they drafted him. Because he promised that he would stand 3 feet off the kitchen and just hit slice dinks all day. Wow.
I'm surprised more people don't attempt the lob, even in here.
Attempt what?
The lob a little bit more.
Dude,
Guess like, I love a good lob, like.
You do it in here?
Yeah.
21-20. I want to see you do it against these guys.
I do it. That's what I usually go for. But I know it's like I'm like, yo, gotta go for it. Aye, what a comeback! What a comeback! Aye.
See if our over he's coming.
Man, they were up 19-13.
Lines with that backside. Wow. Wow.
Damn. I feel like they lost a little focus. Like.
Shit, RJ's pretty pissed.
0-3 tonight. Not his best night.
Well,
if
he
I
also just showed up like late. Like he just rolled in here. Like,
I know that feeling. He
you
looked.
gotta get here early.
I'll be honest.
And be prepared.
His hands look. It's RJ, right? No, they look fine. I think. Look, his worst game is still going to be very good. I think where I noticed tonight, he looked a little flat-footed. I think like a little like
hard to just come in on the drive.
I think he was standing in there like, and he's so good with his hands that he could stay. But like, I think like he didn't look like he had those like when Josh was playing. But yeah,
everyone here I've seen have an off night, so it makes me feel a little better about
Yeah.
myself. It's early in the season. So did that clinch it?
no, it's 3-2 now. 3-2. So now it went from
he needs to keep his head up. It's still.
Yeah.
Listen, I think you got Toby so clutch. Toby like David Goggins. Like he's just like a mental warrior. He's gonna do everything he can to try to get them to do it.
Personally, like, yeah, there's
Man,
one.
how sick would it be for us to get a Dream Breaker tonight?
I want a Dream Breaker.
Let's go.
I
Let's
think if I had to put my money on someone right now, it'd probably be John and Gabe, to be honest, in this matchup. But so I was hoping kind of. What do you think? Right now, it looks like Gabe might be, but why would they warm up like that? I feel like they play enough pickleball not to warm up on the opposite side now.
Come on, Toby, give me a Dream Breaker.
They must be trying to, like, maybe try to do some cross-court dinking, maybe. Like, maybe that's the strategy.
What's the strategy for Toby and Josh?
Well, I'm saying, like, maybe, like, John's trying to get, like, Toby in the cross-court or something.
Why he played
Yeah,
right?
dink, yeah.
Well, I think Gabe is just a lot more comfortable on the left. He's so athletic. He just likes to have.
But John just doesn't strike me as the type to, like, kind of put it in. It's not like you're going to let it put it in his hand. Well, who's playing left? Who's playing left for that?
Gabe.
Hey, I need everyone to sign up for one date to ref, so we'll get a ref.
Afterwards. Stay dial.
Can I commentate instead of refing? Let me cross this out.
I tried to do it. It was tough.
I don't
I don't even like that. I hate staring at one spot. I want to watch the play, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Who's going to win this?
I want
Izzy, give me
everyone
some
in this
lines
chat
on the
to
game.
message Roach that
All
I
right.
should be commentating, not refing.
Live odds, we got John and Gabe, John's team at minus 300. And I got, maybe higher, minus 500.
Good speed up. Great
Because
catch,
if it was
Toby.
in, it's probably getting smoked.
You're a beast.
Where's that thing to check the audio? Oh, that one. There we go.
Yeah.
Mic check, 1, 2. All right, I think we're back. Boys.
Yeah, it's pressing on it.
One of the mics are about that.
Ooh, 11-6.
Oh, shoot.
It's me having a conversation with.
With himself.
We're back.
Can you
Freezer
hear us
Pop,
now?
Who are you supporting?
Okay, good. Thanks, Scott. And Freezer Pop.
Who's Freezer Pop?
Likes the side view. I like the baseline view personally.
This one? No, I like the other one way
No,
better.
I like that.
Yeah, it's way
yeah,
better. I always thought Rush.
You just click it back if you mad. Yeah, top left.
And we're back.
Wow. Great reset by John. Oh! He's going
That's
for that
tough,
Superman.
That's tough.
That's
Get
aggressive,
that man a highlight.
John.
I want to see a tweener winner.
He's playing loose. It's like Jack Sock. Toby's got his shirt in his mouth like an NBA player.
Oh, yeah. Who's that?
Josh and Toby are getting a little bit streaky. They gotta, don't force too much. Calm it down.
I could see Gabe being a good basketball player.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He probably is a
You know he
basketball
could easily dunk.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Ooh,
good shot.
it's a
That's
little
good
too
shot.
high. Nice
That's a good
roll.
shot.
I like it. I like it.
That was a good one.
I might have to get my arms ready.
Aye, unfortunate.
Oh.
Maybe a little timeout action. It's not too late for it.
You hate to see that neck clipper. They needed that point.
As Josh said, that's 10 net points.
Ooh, what is he doing?
He said that's,
He's got to let him take that.
but that's also like a left side reaction, right? You're like
then
used
you
to
leave
like,
open the
I
sideline
know, I agree.
like
I
that.
agree. It was late too. He was late on it.
You can't do that. The key is communication. You got to say, I got it. Yours, mine, whatever your...
Oh. That was a
Good
goalie
Good
split.
finish by Toby. Yeah, you can't leave that stuff up at this level.
All right, little run right here. It's 2 in a row. God, they should have took
That
the
was
last
so
one.
close.
Nope.
Just they didn't quite enough on it. Nice drop. I like that middle
Nice.
drop when you're under pressure. Just make something safe.
I
Don't
think
give
that's-
up any earnies.
That's the only thing I hated.
Don't
The
miss it
backhand roll
wide.
gets addicting, and then he's like, you start second guessing it, you hit it out, and you hit it short.
Yeah.
Back to back misses.
Definitely a really advanced shot. It's not easy to do. Even I like to do a little bit more of like a flick punch.
Yeah.
If
I'll
it's
go
low,
through
I'll
time.
just hit a slice dink.
Some
I don't
days I
wanna
just feel
force
it. I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Oh man. You know, it's so funny, like the margins, like you play against people below your level, you feel like you're Ben John. You're like, I can just like crush everything, just drive and crash, like everything's there.
I could literally
When you
hit
play people
any-
better than you, you're
I
like,
can,
I can't hit anything.
I can hit a drop like corner wherever I want it.
Yeah. You feel like you have so much control. There's just a lot less spin and power, and all their balls are sitting up. That's a really good target on that speed up.
17-12.
Gabe is playing pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
oh my
close.
God.
Oh, miscommunication. Yeah, I'll tell you, when Gabe is on, he could argue he's the best player in Jacksonville. I mean,
13, 17.
he has all the shots. He's so athletic.
14, 17.
I think, though, right now the strategy is keep banging at him. Keep banging at him. He looks a little unconfident. He's second guessing.
Yeah. If you could rattle him,
And he might start popping some of these up too if they continue.
He just put it in the net. I mean, a nice middle drop. They're gonna fight hard. Minus 300.
Hey, we want a dream breaker.
17.
How are those arms feeling, Izzy? If the audio was off earlier, me and Izzy have a 20 push-up bet on this game, and
I might turn those into sit-ups because of my tennis elbow. See how that feels.
I don't want to injure the tennis elbow.
But I do need to start hitting some push-ups.
I've got a fun sit-up variant for you.
I haven't done a sit-up in a
I call it the Rocky abs. You're going to like this.
I haven't done any type of workout in a year.
Maybe I'll make you hold a minute plank.
I'm gonna start going through these trainings.
That might hurt the elbow, too. You got to get you to start training with Toby, man.
I know.
Got to get your game next level.
Problem is like I'm busy schedule with work, and then I'm like, all I want to do is play.
Yeah.
And then I play for like too long, or I'll play like too many dumb points.
Yeah. You mostly play at Donner?
Yeah, I would say so. I get trendy. There'll be times where if Donner is not that much better than Jarbo at times, in my opinion.
Just so crowded, or like level of play?
Both. Like sometimes, like there's some up and coming people at Jarbo. They just don't know the game yet, but
yeah. Thanks, Frank, for that out call. I wasn't sure. I think they should challenge it. It's like into the turf.
Drive it right there. Oh my God! What
Oh, this is so nervy.
I don't know how.
A little slice.
Nice.
Oh my God!
I was just ready for Josh to kill one of those. He kept going inside out.
This little slice. Yeah. I mean, they're just being
If
so
John's gonna
careful.
take that
They can't
inside out,
afford
he's
a
gonna
lot.
take it in the middle. Why not just play him on the left in that case?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a right side guy trying to play like a left side. I don't know. I think John starting to like the right.
I think like I said, I think he'd be a pro.
That's
Well
a
done,
terrible
Toby! Oh, well done.
That's a disrespectful speed up.
20.
You know, before this game tonight, John was talking a lot of trash on Instagram, saying that Toby was trash.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it would be such sweet redemption.
Oh! That ball didn't even
he
hit
wrong
correctly.
shouldered him. It's
I don't
tough
even
because he has to defend both.
I think you meant that ball would have went out if you hit it correctly.
Think it was a miss hit?
I think so.
Yeah, you get the replay? Is it delayed or no?
Yeah.
Let's watch 20 all. Anyone's game here for sure.
That's out. Oh.
Good lead.
Right here.
20.
I don't want to miss a point.
Yeah, me neither. Wow. So lucky.
Oh
my God! What a crazy point.
20.
Just electric here, Rowdy. Best league in Northeast Florida. You gonna try to speed it up again? Oh, yes he is! Wow, and he catches him. That's definitely a little better, not quite so cross court, a little more in the middle.
21.
Wow.
That's literally back line. I don't know how these guys do that.
Oh my God. Oh, he did what he could. Good fight.
Wow. All right. Looks like
All right, ladies
your
and
arms
gentlemen.
survived another day.
I'll do 20 sit-ups at some point in my life. Wow, what a matchup! I'm glad people who stayed tuned in. That was quite the matchup. We got John's team winning 4-2.
Get me on the court.
Really good play from John, Gabe, Fetty, and Daniel. So they go 1-0. Hard fight from Heath, Toby, RJ, and Josh. Excited to see how the season plays out. Think all the teams make the playoffs.
It is?
I don't agree with it. But
I don't feel as bad now.
I think it should be, because then it takes away who cares at this point, third or fourth?
Yeah, I totally agree. As much as it would benefit me, because I think
it just takes it, you could be midway through the season and you know that.
How funny would that be to be a 4 seed, lose all season, and then win 2 games?
I was wondering who the girl in the black was who was getting all excited over there. No, I did not recognize you at all. I guess so. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, I was, no, that was
Isaac.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Josh, well done, dude.
See ya. All right, get the push-ups on the stream.
Oh, my legs hurt. Been sitting too long. Bye. Thanks for coming. Bye, Lexi. What's up, brother?